Getting a couple things straight on my side. What's good? He said hit that like button, man, the subscribe button. For sure. He said Hittas unite. Wishing there was 1,000 like button. I hit it every time to grow the channel, fam. Like, no, that's legit, man. I appreciate you. Ma Maniére 4 is finally shipped. My God, Petty Eddie. They must have heard the last stream, man. Yeah, by the way, this is the house, man. If you're new to the channel, it's an open platform, man. For the hitters that's in the chat, man. If you want to dial in, man, I'm gonna drop that link at the top of the show. Open platform, man. We just having a discussion today. Y'all see the thumbnail? We got the what the ducks of a feather, I guess. Tomorrow, GOAT exclusive. Like, what is that? I don't know if we could talk about. If we start talking about Diddy, it might be a whole show in itself. We could do it though. If y'all want to go off the rails. I know. If anything, I'm probably gonna talk about it on Monday. It's crazy. It's getting crazy. Said the dunks look good for sure. Them dunks they do look good. Ali said the Kith New, you got the Kith New Balance cop today, fam. That's dope. He said size 10, both colors. cut that. What's good? He said, damn, no Travis Scott, Velvet Browns already in the streets and they don't even release it till October yet. They already outside? Dang. They already outside? Well, I mean, here's the thing, man. Jordan Brand, Nike been canceling a bunch of releases. I think right now the pipeline is going to be strong for the stuff that's already slated for the rest of the year. I mean, shoot, the Reimagines are already in the streets and they've been technically pushed back. You chop them down. If anything, I think Nike's going to cancel. They may even cancel that release. Who knows? It's going to tank regardless. I mean, they're not even moving on the secondary market for a decent resale price. So I see that shoe just completely tanking out. Phone 509B was good. And salute, man. Hopefully y'all had a great week, man. This is the house. We're going to freestyle it, man. I don't have any kind of big stories. I think we talked about kind of one of the bigger stories this week, with James last show. We could probably double back on that. We talked about the release for tomorrow. It's some other news in the Nike world about next year that we didn't cover. He said Olive 9 and 14 black toes out in the streets. Jesus Christ. You might have to are they listed on GOAT? I'm quite sure if they out there on in the resellers market, they probably listed on GOAT and stuff. We're gonna have to check some of this stuff out. What the Velvet Browns, what they releasing them for on the secondary market? We gotta it's crazy right now because for the olives or reverse olives, medium olives, whatever you want to call them, the trade market is crazy for them. People are trying to get them. I had one guy even offer me a pair of mochas for them. He wanted some other stuff too, but we go check that out. But tomorrow we'll start off with that. We'll start off with the ducks. We'll start off with what's on the thumbnail. If you don't know, we was trying to debate on when they was actually gonna drop them, and I think we kind of looked at their stories. It seemed like they may have gonna drop them on Thursday, but from really reading it, what GOAT is doing is auctions, to celebrate the release or to celebrate skateboarding culture, whatever, going up until Saturday, where they're gonna drop the Oregon Ducks. Or what the Ducks. There's no official time that I know of, and y'all maybe correct me if I'm wrong. I might be behind the 8 ball on that. But let's see something real quick. King J was good. I see y'all pulling up, man. Matter of fact, before I even get into it, excuse me for my sorriness. Let me back up. For a second, man. Oh man, what? Did it switch? Yeah, there it go. Excuse me for my sorry. Let me blow the horn. Man. We gotta play all of it, huh? I was just clicking the buttons. I'm glad I ain't got no P Diddy sound effect on here.
You smoking on the Joe?
That would have aged.
Philly blunt this week. It's Philly this week. Philly blunt.
That would have aged ugly. Oh man, and RIP to Rich Homie Quan.
First thing first, out of all my hits.
Don't do drugs, kids. He actually just dropped that. They dropped the album. His estate dropped the album today. I hadn't had a chance to listen to it, and I think they pulled a bunch of his music off of the DSPs. I don't know. I'm gonna go back in there and see. I had one track that was actually saved in my just my favorites. Cause y'all know Rich Homie Quan had some slams. It's Quan's birthday today too? Yeah, RIP, man. And and first heavenly birthday to him, man. It's crazy, man. That industry, I think, when we're gonna see come up with Diddy, man, that industry is. We see why the demons are. Well, you know what? I don't know if we're gonna talk about it today. It's some stuff that I looked at between yesterday and today that's actually quite intriguing, but I don't know if we're gonna take over the show with a Diddy conversation tonight. Y'all just let me know where y'all want to go. But if we want to really talk about it, definitely gonna talk about it Monday. But it's got some interesting insight, man. Just of what's going on at this moment. Let's see something real quick. So, did the goat freeze up on me? Can I change this? I can't scroll, y'all. What is going on here? So if you look here, right? I guess if you just click on it, they got what's called the skate exhibit. So they got a couple of sneakers on here, some clothing, all in celebration of, I guess this release. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't really read into it. At this point, it's like, yo, if anything, people just want the shoe, right? But they've been doing some auctions as well. Hold up, are these just new releases? Hold on. Let's go back. Why is this not scrolling? It's something about these websites, man, that work on app and then you get on desktop. Because it's not even showing the auctions that. Let me see something real quick. So they just opened up an auction. Two rare dunks featuring the submersive artwork of Pushhead. All right, let me see something real quick. Let me see if I can figure out what this is. Because this is on my phone. The phone works to get to the auctions. I guess they don't have it on the desktop. I know I'm not going crazy. Oh, God. So they got two dunks on here right now. It's a set of two. You got register to bid. The estimated price is $1,000 to $1,600, which is crazy. The MB, it says not the MB, but the Nike SB Dunk Pushhead. But I know what we're here for. Now, one thing in preparation for tomorrow, the best thing I can tell you to do, because I don't know exactly what time, and I'm about to do some research and hit the. He said nope. He said you're gonna hit the round. You're gonna hit Travis. Travis gonna hit around 400 to 430. Nope. Are you asking? What's it? Man, y'all be killing me sometimes. It's like y'all know the context of don't. He said, I don't need them. Oh yeah, I mean I'm about to say King Chemist, he out there, he out there reselling. Oh, you think? Where is Travis right now? Let's see what the price is. I don't think it's gonna drop that low. I think it's, if anything, 450. Just depending on the size, but let's see. So good size. I mean, shoot. Well, if you go down to a 7, right? Men's sizes, you're already at 435. Yeah, I don't know. I think with good sizes, man, I think 450 minimum, and then the shoe's gonna start to rise. If you still sitting on the shoe, I would suggest, and you got a decent size, I would just like, just go ahead at this point. If you're talking about $20-$30, I mean, at this point, I think you playing, because like you could see this price start to rise. The demand is actually there. The demand is for the shoe is definitely there. I mean, if we go to StockX, right? Let's see something real quick. Around about 480. Around about the same price for for the regular drops. I mean, I think the express shipping, I had to click on one to see what the price is. And I mean, if you click on, that's looking like a 10.5. 300 pairs sold in the last 3 days. Let's go to a size 11. 300 pairs. So they moving. I don't know. And then you gotta think about it. If there's not too many more new pairs hitting the market, then I think you're looking at the price. I mean, you got the sneakers. He said earlier, I think it was lower, around 12. Like I said, man, I think you looking at the price. I think you looking at where it's gonna bottom out at, man. I mean, there could be a few pairs that's maybe hitting the market from some other secondary sites that may be doing later shipping, but you know, I think the gist of it, right, is out there and available. So I don't know. I mean, look, if you want the shoe, I think go ahead and snatch it up, man. It is what it is. It's about the lowest you ever going cop a Travis. I guess, we'll see what the next year's pair is gonna look like. I think pairs like that Frag low, if that drops, that's gonna go nuts. I don't know about the reverse, or not the reverse, but the velvet brown joint. Let's see. Cause y'all saying it's already out there on the streets. See something real quick. Oh wow. Damn. Yeah, it's about to be round 2, I guess. Yeah, for it to be this early. Yo, these resellers, they not taking any chances right now. Wow. They are not taking any chances this year. They said, you know what, Nike, y'all punting the ball. We going to try to sell it. We're going to try to sell these units, move these units right now. Look at this. 2 months early. This is unheard of. 2 months early for a Travis Scott. Unheard of. My God. What y'all think about this? I mean, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all believe this pair is going, all right, let's say if the stock is even with what we expect, we just witnessed with the reverse olive, does this go lower or go higher? Because to me, this is a dress shoe. To me, this is something that, you actually would kind of, get clean in. So are the young hitters, going to participate in this one? I know it's Travis, so the people want to try to participate anyway, but because it's kind of a mute color, just brown on brown. This is one for the mature hitters right here. This is one you want to go out with your peak coat, you know what I'm saying, in the wintertime, and get fancy on them. Y'all think the young hitters gonna be out here for this one? He said Travis makes more money with his new silhouettes. I don't know how I feel about this, man. He said he don't care about the ones like that. Well, all this stuff move units. But now I think you gotta care though. You gotta care because the perception is everything. I mean, shoot, we just seen. Well, I don't know if y'all saw it on Family Guy. They just made a joke. You say you gonna try for these yourself? I don't know if y'all seen a clip, but it's a clip on Family Guy. They cutting a joke on Yeezys. Hold on. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. 450s? Right. Yeah, I just saw this. Like, hold on, is it playing? Is it turned down?
Are those Yeezys? They're cheaper now. Uh-oh, we wrecked the pumpkin and my sneakers. Are those Yeezys? They're cheaper now. Uh-oh.
Yeah, though, like, but I think you should care. You say you watching Family Guy right now? I don't know the last time I actually sat down and watched a Family Guy episode, man. But the perception is real because it can start to trickle into the brand in general. Like, so you know, I think they, as they move forward, I think they should watch out on the old silhouettes because like it can start to diminish the brand overall. Like I think they need to be careful, right? I know they basically opened up a wing for Travis to do his thing. Then was not trying to rhyme just now, but you know he got a deal. He got a deal now where he has his own line of sneakers within Nike. But I think they should kind of pay attention to the ebbs and flows of the game. He's at the top of it, but as we see with Yeezy, I mean, you could be, you know, they were saying Yeezy over the Jumpman a couple years ago. Yeezy out of here. I got people like trying to give away their Yeezys. You might have waited too long. I mean, I got a bunch of Yeezys in my collection. I probably waited too long to get rid of them. So, but yeah, no, I don't know. This is interesting, man. This is interesting. This, what I thought was coming out in December was not this pair originally, but this one clean though. This one clean. This is for the mature hitters. I'm very curious to see though if it really moves like that. If it's 2 months early and somebody done dropped the pallet and trying to get rid of them for this price already, I don't know. This might be the most comparable Yeezy. I'm not Yeezy, but Travis Scott. Period. Jesus Christ, y'all put me up on a game. I ain't know they hit the streets already. Let's see something. Let's go to What the Ducks. So for folks that's actually looking to cop these, all right, they are up. The page is up for them. You cannot do anything with them. You can't make a bid. There's no prices. It just says currently unavailable. Actually, let's see something real quick. Can you put this on your want list? And I can't really see it. Damn, they're not even letting you click on the sizes. Let me check on the app. So what I did on the app is I've already, if you was here Wednesday, I've already hit that I put them on my want list because I don't know if they really know the time. And I'm about to actually do my due diligence now and see if they got a time listed anywhere. Yeah, they don't have a. Hold on. Yeah, it's on my want list. Yeah, so go on the app. You can still add it to your want list. It's just online. They got them listed funny. It just says currently unavailable on the desktop. So if y'all in the market for these, man, like I said, I would go ahead and add your size to the want list. That way you get the alert once they pop up. I'm quite sure that we're gonna know if you're in that House of the Hitters Discord, man. We're gonna definitely get some alerts as soon as possible, probably right before the release. And then let me also check. I'm gonna check Soul Retriever real quick because they had a good article on these already. here we go. So just they said that they would retail for $275. Yeah, they don't have a time listed here. Just October. Well, hold on. Oh, so this is well, hold up. My bad. So it's not tomorrow? So what is happening tomorrow? Oh, the in-store release is happening tomorrow. Oh my God. Hold on now. I might be leading y'all down the wrong path. Leading y'all down the wrong path. So is it just in-store tomorrow or what? This thing is saying go on the 11th. Hold on now. Let me look in the chat. What y'all saying in the chat? Shoot, am I giving you, man, I might have to change the thumbnail. We might be way too early. So is it the 11th or is it tomorrow? So is it tomorrow already just in store at Flight Club? Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. So it's just Flight Club tomorrow. Okay. I could have sworn. All right, man. I'm gonna have to. You said the organ foams in the 5s were fire too. I showed the Kobe 11th organ joints. The in store is tomorrow at 12. So is it? So GOAT is only on 11th. Online is on 11th. Okay. Yo, that's actually wild though. So, what cities have a Flight Club? Shout out to my New York folks up there, man. You know what's crazy? Somebody did say that. You know, somebody who was that? New Wave was like they're gonna be at Flight Club, New York. Okay, in-store release at Flight Club, New York, Los Angeles, Miami, Tokyo. It's crazy because like the people that's gonna cop in the store are gonna put it on the site. Like, so can they not list it on GOAT once they hit? Let me see something. Hold on. Like if I go in store and buy it, I can't list it for a week. Damn. Yeah, they not even on. Yeah, they not even on what you call it on StockX. Well, that's how much out of the loop I am. So it's just in store at Flight Club tomorrow. Okay. And then next week. So we looking at what date? What date is the 11th? Next Friday? Yeah. I'm with it. Yeah, all right. So we're going. So it's a GOAT exclusive. Well, Nino Beats, man. I'm glad we cleared that up. I don't know how long y'all was gonna let me go. You said, are these are a pack? Yes, these are a part of a pack. Yes, Moses Mammy, what's good? So all right. So to clarify, now we're gonna clarify. I'm gonna back up. I'm like a week early, even though they are dropping technically on Flight Club tomorrow. So if you got a Flight Club near you, so to most of the people that I'm talking to right now, it's going to be New York, right? I don't think nobody going to, I don't think we got any MIA folks in here. You got LA and then Tokyo. You can buy, yes, it's a pack. Well, yeah, I'm saying it's a pack, but yeah, in the sense of they go together, but no, you can buy them separately. And they both going for $275 on GOAT. So what is the retail price in the store? You only need the home. Yeah, I think most people try and go for the home, and then you got the away. Is this the biggest release of the month for October? This might be the biggest release, man. This might be the biggest release. Let me drop the link too. $275 is the price. All right, cool. Damn, that's a hell of a retail price. So that's the MSRP is $275 on a dunk. That's kind of in store and online. Yeah, that I can't wait till people start getting their hands on it. To see $275 on a retail dunk is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Like, you're gonna have to justify. I mean, I get the fact that they selling it, so it should be like a resale price, but to actually see that on the sticker, he said yes, proceeds go to charity. Yeah, we read about that. Going to the Oregon student athletes. Still seeing that $275 for MSRP is actually kind of weird, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I could see, oh man. And let me back up a second, because this was my actual original like question about this. Are we cool with this? Yeah, Moses Mammy, $275, and that's for one pair. Are we cool with Nike basically a piece? What is that? What that makes it? That make it $550? No, $450. Oh, hold on. Shoot, I'm tripping. Is that $550? Yeah, $550, man. The original price, he said $275 each. He said original price was $250. Yeah, nah. If you want both on $550, man. Pull out that money. Pull out them ducats. But are we cool with this? Like, are we cool with the fact that Nike is basically saying, hey, Fight Club and GOAT, like, we cool? He said but Nino Beats done factored in the tax. Nino Beats, man, are you at the store? Nino Beats trying to cop these tonight. Yo, that man done factored in the tax. Everything. What's New York tax? What's the percent? What's New York tax? What's New York tax? Nino Beats has got the details. He said, charity, my asthma. I got a charity Young Negro Toe Fund. Oh, you said, I know people online in New York. How that line looking, man? Ain't nobody live from the line? That's crazy. They already in line. That's good old school camping. He said New York is 8. Damn. That's the actual tax in New York. Jesus Christ. I see why people trying to leave New York. Damn, sales tax is 8%, 8.65. They might well just raise it to 10%. Why even play at that point? Just go ahead and raise it to 10%. Jesus. All right, let me see something real quick. And we still haven't lineup started opening this morning. Jesus. Is he damn, like people going hard for these like that? He said JB Knowles said 8.875 is the sales tax in NY. Well, like I said, man, just go ahead and up it to 10. Shoot. Why not? Damn. Boy, with the sales tax that high, they don't They don't lower the tax, the state tax. Jesus Christ. When y'all get y'all, you said correct. Damn. I don't think I've ever heard of a tax that high. A sales tax that high. Boy, they tax y'all on the front end and the back end. No pause. No Diddy. I'm about to say no pause. They get you on the front end and the back end, man. No Diddy, man. Damn. He said to go to Jersey, no tax on shoes and clothes. Oh, for real? Yo, you said the tax is 9.8 in Nashville though? Oh, that's nasty work. California. Let me look up California state tax, man. God damn. California. No doubt about it. In the city. They said no, California is 7 point. It says California is 7.25. Statewide tax rate is 7.25 in most areas of California. Local jurisdictions have added district taxes to increase the tax owned by a seller. Those district tax rates range from 0.1 to 1.5. Is that the? I don't know, man. I think y'all capping on California. I see. Let me look up. Let me make sure I'm looking at the same thing. So let's look up New York. It says 7.25, which is actually very similar to what we got here in North Carolina. Yeah, damn. New York is 8.875. Yeah, California got y'all beat, man. California got y'all beat, man. Damn, New York. Well, they hit y'all with the sales tax on the front end, and then they taxing like hell when them taxes come at the end of the year. And then I know property taxes up there gotta be out of this world. There's taxes all this is taxed all the way around. You said, oh, okay, so Texas is the highest. Sheesh. Well, at least taxes don't even hit you with the state tax at the end of the year. Let me see what Texas is talking about. 6 point no, it's New York, man. Texas sales tax is 6.25. Hold on, let me see something real quick. What state has the highest sales tax? So is it California? Hold on. Y'all might be right. I might be right. I was Googling it. All right, this is an article. We're gonna figure this out before we move forward. Y'all might be right. It might be California. What I just read, it said California was at 6.25, but that might be something wrong. All right, when is this dated? Don't have no dates on here. Updated last week. So average local sales tax. So it comes up to 8.532. Y'all number 10. Let's see who number 1. California, Illinois. 8.71. Yo, when you playing with a sales tax like that, y'all just put it 10%, man. Louisiana, 9.565. Who's number 2? Tennessee. Somebody did say something about Nashville, Tennessee, Arkansas. Washington. Yo, floating in at 9 is insane. Alabama. Like, I'm say these are states. Some of these states are like, damn, like You don't even get nothing for really living there. Oklahoma, like, they ain't got no reason for having sales tax that high. Ain't nothing in them states. Illinois. Damn. Yo, it's some of the weirdest states. You think they'd be taxing you like that in the state that you actually want to be in? He said, that's it. I'm leaving NY. I mean, well, shoot. No, like, New York, y'all just number 10. He said, the Lakers just got a new arena. Somebody got to pay for that. He said, what's up? Stretch Kid said, New Jersey has no sales tax. And they don't even have to get out and pump their own gas. They got self-service gas. Bruh. Hold on. They got self-service gas? Oh no, what not is it called what was it called? Self-service means you doing it. What was it called? Like non-self-service? Man, you gotta be, that's old school right there. That's old school. Yo, when the attendant comes out to pump your gas, listen, I'm trying to think the last time. Yo, it might have been the 90s. Full service. Full service. It's the law. The opposite of self-service. Facts. Like, you know what it is? I've actually seen, you know, like back, like, cause like that was the time. There was a time where you would go to certain gas stations, they had full service. So I think now we don't even pay attention to it. Like, you see some gas stations that have self-service. It's like self-service only. Y'all have full service? Wow. I did not know that. I did not know that. That's insane. It's the law. Yeah, full service. I'm learning. I don't think I've seen a full service gas station since the 90s. It might have been when payphones. Yo, yeah, like you said Jersey the same way also. Yeah, that's what they talk about. They talking about Jersey. Dirty Jersey. So in New Jersey, somebody comes out the gas station and pumps your gas. Damn. I think last time I seen a full service gas station, it definitely payphones was still a thing, for sure. Yeah, ambulance. They posted up. Yo, I can't even. You know what? You know what's funny about that Stretch Kicks? I can't, like, millennials. I can't even picture the millennium really doing like pumping gas. Like these kids nowadays, they so lazy. Like, I don't think man, they're gonna be at no full service gas. You know, they're gonna be sitting outside. They probably be on their iPhone or whatever their phone is, looking at you like, you better pump your own gas. Yeah, y'all lazy, man. Them kids. Man, somebody posted, like, one of my homeboys posted on Instagram. It was not posted on Instagram. It was Facebook. So I don't know if he was in South Carolina. Like, they lost power. And for the first time, the kids just actually went outside to start playing. He was like, man, like, it took the power to go off. for the kids to go in the neighborhood to play. That's got to be grown people working at them New Jersey gas stations. It ain't kids. You said every time people make a living doing that, for real. He said they have them in Oregon too. Freaked me out when I was driving through to go to Seattle. Wow. I definitely saw a payphone on the sidewalk in Hoboken, New Jersey last weekend. and I went for I went for sneaker con. You saw a payphone? They actually still standing up, right? It effed me up when I was up when Muhammad came to my I don't know why. I'm gonna have to start pre-screening some of these messages. It messed me up when Muhammad came to my car. I had that thing on me, almost got it. Y'all can't see that, man. That's on Twitch. Oh my god, it kills me to see a dude on his phone and his girl pumping gas, shaking my head. Yo, look, the wife was driving the car. She, you know, I didn't even mean to drive the car down to like E, whatever, but it wasn't even on E. It was just the light was on. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to go get some gas," and I had to work, so she had to pump her own gas. But she'd never pump gas with me. You said, stretch you drawing. You said some ladies want to be independent. They want, man. Let's be real. They want to be independent when it's convenient. Let's be real. You said it posted. It was posted up on the block like it was 96. I don't know if it if it worked or not, but it was there. Yo, that payphone could not have been worked. You know what's crazy? Like the payphone wouldn't even have a quarter slot on it. Like it probably have a card, one of those chip readers on it. That payphone could not have worked. Man, the kids, like it's so jacked up today. I don't even think the kids will know how to operate a payphone. I think it was fine for a fee. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! We got to turn this. We got to turn the house into this. You said think it's fine for a female to pump gas. Yeah, but you by herself. But when you with her, you need to get out there and pump that gas, man. Make sure your lady good. You said Ish be so real. Make her hop out and get the Duchess. Yo, the Hittas are ruthless, man. He said, G-Fish, what up, though? Here go G-Fish, shaking my head. Oh, my God. Rotary phones, get them every time. Oh, God, man. We've gone so far into a digital age. I think rotary phones, pay phones, button phones. You know what I had to explain? This was like really one of those moments. So like, you know, on the 1-800 numbers back in the day, it had a bunch of 1-800 numbers you would call. It'd be like 1-800, like Hooked on Phonics. I told you I used to call Hooked on Phonics for fun. It was like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever it was, whatever the alphabet that you had to dial in. And a lot of people don't know like the fact that, you know, 1 doesn't have anything, but like 2 has A, B, C on it. 3 has like what is it, D, E, F on it. And that the number that number represents the letter, right? And I had to explain that to a kid. I had to explain like, yo, look, that's how you spell it out. Like, it's on the number. You gotta hit the number that has the letter on top of it. He said she getting the combs, gas and food. He said gas and food, tire pressure. Oh my God. Ask these kids what a pager is. Most of the dumbfounded. You know, I ain't even try that one. They said they were like a pager. Shoot, I would say, shoot, even if you up the technology, y'all remember when we had I'm trying to think what name, oh my God, what they used to call the rotary rotary joints with the addresses in it. I can't even remember the name of it. I shoot, man, when we got the like Palm Pilots and stuff like that, we had a whole separate device for addresses and stuff like that. Writing notes and stuff like that stuff is obsolete. And that was on the edge of technology. Rolodex, thank you. I was sitting there thinking like, yo, remember y'all had them? You just turn a joint on the side. Oh my God, technology's so funny, man. Like and it's gonna move fast. That's the crazy part. Like we ain't seen nothing yet. He said my mom still got the house phone for house phone. My kids were like, "What is this? What is this for?" A B C D E F. He said, "Yo," he said, "You can't do that now because people change numbers like every 3 months." That's a fact. I've had the same fun fact. I've had the same number for over. It's been well over. I think I've had the same number. I might have had the same phone number since. Damn. I've probably had the same phone number at least 15 years. I've had the same phone number. I got another number I don't use, but I got the same phone number. He said green screen Palm Pilot was a big boy tings in the early 2K. He said the T9 dialing was a suffering time for us. I'm still stuck on people using payphones. LOL. Hold on. Oh, here's my wife right here, y'all. She told me I couldn't believe my hands had to touch the pump. Spoiled. Spoiled. Oh my God. People already making reviews. Oh damn, I didn't even see that. People already making reviews on the Travis Velvet. Yeah, Stretch Kicks. I think you wasn't in here. We was talking about that. We was talking about damn the Velvets is already out there. I mean, for a 2-month jump, that's for the low ski, man. It's not the review, man. You know, I don't know, man. I thought about doing a review on a medium olive joint. But I'm like, what is there to talk about? Like, we done seen this shoe before. It's like, it's nothing significant. I'm just going to talk about it and say it's nice. He said the mauve Yeezy V2 inspired. It's a clean shoe. It's a clean shoe. I can see this being the colorway though that is really for. This for the grown. This is the grown and sexy. This is the grown and sexy Travis. It's a grown and sexy Travis. That's what that is. Yeah, we gotta get some better. They gotta get a better picture of it. He said, "Come November, I wouldn't be surprised if I see a review on a reimagined Metallic 5s for sure." I think the work shoe with it says the work shoe with a polo button down. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I need to check. Let me see something real quick. I wonder if I'm about to check my local spot. It's crazy because the reselling spots, ain't even, they're not even taking chances with stuff like this no more. Y'all remember like back in it, like maybe like a year or two ago? Like your local big resale spot, if this was actually getting out to the streets, your local resale spot would have it. No, sir. Like, look, this. Even with, did y'all see what happened last night on like Nike? The Mocha Low dropped to $96 or $98. Hold on, let me see something. Is it still going for the low? So I mean, these resellers, it's like you can't even take chances. And you know, one thing I thought about when I saw the sale pop up for Nike's Jordans last night, I was like, this is reminiscent of 2021. Remember back in 2021, they kept on throwing out these sales towards the end of the year to get rid of stuff. I'm telling y'all, man, Nike has punted the ball on 2024. 2024 is over for them. They pretty much said, like, we got our calendar. We're gonna do most of these releases. We are focused on 2025. When I saw that sale last night, I was like, oh yeah, they trying to clear house. They don't want no back stock of this mess. Take 30% off of it and give it to them. Let me see. Is it still on sale? Antonio Caldwell, what's good? And you know what's the crazy part? This joint, it's still available. It's not on sale anymore. But they available for pickup at the outlet. Like, yo, listen. It's strange. It's strange time in sneakers, y'all. It is strange. It is strange time in sneakers. It is strange times in sneakers. I just looked at the Nike app. They like, yeah, like they still at the out. They up the street. He said my finish line just got a restock on the Royal Foams. What a time. What a time. What a time. This reminds me of sneaker, buying sneakers back in like the 2000s. Back in the 2000s, that's what it was. Like, you could just go up to the store, get your pair, you know what I mean? You good. Good to go. Early 2000s. I want to say early 2000s. Let's see. Yeah, that technology conversation, man. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy, like the difference in times, man. There was a time I didn't think the internet was going to be what it is today. Like, I thought the internet, not to say the internet was going to work, but I just couldn't envision. Like, I couldn't envision like what it is today. I remember it was it Xbox Live. I was like, oh yeah, that service is going to fail. Shoot, now you don't even go to the store. Like, we don't even go to the store to buy video games anymore. I went to Best Buy to buy 2K25, and I'm like, damn, like, do y'all even have video games in the store? He said November going to be hectic though. Copper phones, black Toad 14s, black cement 3s, Royal One lows, Fear 4s, too much. Royal One lows. Let's go to the sneaker. You know what? We haven't done in a long time. We haven't looked at the release calendar. Hold on for a sec. I'll be right back. Y'all. Let's look at this calendar real quick. So this month, this is straight. This is, well, you know what? Let's look at the Jordan list first. not. It's 2021. You saying in the chat? Olive 9s drop in November too. Jeez. All right, so we got next week. All right, so we got the Satin Shadows tomorrow, which we know what that is. That's going to break. We do have the Howard Air Jordan 1 low, the Howard Universities. I'm feeling like people kind of falling back on a little bit. Damn, we have the Awake. Yo. The Awake NY airship. Remember earlier this year when they dropped, was it this year? Damn, that's how long ago they did the red pair drop this year? Awake NY airship. Is that the same shoe? I mean, like, cause I know they was. Hold on, man. I know the red one. I know the red one was. I know the blue one was delayed, right? But was the red? It's been so damn long. Okay, it was in March. This right here, and I said it back in March. I was like, that is a terrible idea. It's stuff like this. It's stuff like this right here that I'm hoping that what's my man? What's the new CEO? He say, do not do ish like this. I remember when so the red one was dropping. We saw that picture last year, the red one in the ceiling of Awake NY with the blue pair, and we was like, oh snap, they dropping. And then they was like, oh yeah, just the red pair dropping, and then we're gonna drop the blue pair at the end of the year. Man, look, it's been so long. I forgot all about the pair. I forgot that damn shoe came out this year. I thought it was last year. You see, I wanted them to. Time proved that I didn't want them. Yeah, Nike, don't ever do this ever again. Jordan brand, don't ever do this ever again. Like, if you're gonna have two colors or something, y'all need to drop them back to back. You need to make one pair limited and drop them back to back, or drop them at the same time or something. Like, don't ever do this, because we know the fact that we know the second pair is coming. Pause, and you don't drop it until months later. The thrill is gone, man. Don't do that ever again, man. I forgot that damn shoe came out this year. Unless it's a super big release, don't do this ever again. Oh my God. Then we got the Halloween Jordan 1. I know King. I think King said he was in on this one. That's the grade school size. What they got? Do you got the adult size picture? Is it only grade school? And then we got a Dornbecker 6. I know we did. Now I gotta look it up. I know we saw some type of screenshot of that. Yo, what the hell? So we got the Fear 4s beginning of November. The Bread Velvet. So Fear 4s, Olive 9s. Oh, we do have a Travis Scott Jumpman Jack next month. Is that the? Yeah, that's the Mocha joint. This Jumpman Jack actually might be where we need to be. This right here. Now this is clean. This might be cleaner than the the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott. This might be the cleaner pair right here. Why these ain't out in the street yet? Said time waits for no man. Red Awake is under retail right now. Facts. the airship model is just not resonating. It's not resonating with the crowds out there. And honestly, for myself, I'm personally probably kind of done with airships as far as buying anymore. Not because I don't like them. Y'all know airship is one of my favorite models, and I think some of the airships, like even like the every games from last year, I put that in my top 10 last year. But between having those, the the band, I got the band pair now. For the folks that just tuning that haven't seen that, but I got the band pair excuse me, and I have the special box version of that pair, which is crazy. And then it got now having the new beginnings airship. I'm good on airships, man. The airship cipher is over with. Once I got the band pair, I'm good. But this might be the best Travis Scott releasing this holiday season. This Jumpman Jack right here, that joint clean. That joint clean. I think it looks a little better than that Velvet Brown. Excuse me. I don't understand though. This is just bad releases though. Cause why would you release this? Hold on. It just as a company, like this is, I'm telling you, I think the new CEO gonna fix a lot of this. Like, why would you drop this just to follow it up with this the next month? It don't make sense. Like, it's like somebody, it's like an executive sitting there and just like, oh man, we want to drop a casual looking Air Jordan 1, we might well do a casual looking Jumpman Jack and just drop them back to back. Like, that don't make this. Like, who was sitting there and co-signing that when they did the release calendar? Got my eye on the bread velvet. Really like the midnight navy velvets. They have a bread velvet. Yeah, them over the velvet joints. They got the jack on the bottom too, I think. Yeah, they remind me of a Flight 89s. Let me get off the head top about that. Let's go back. So we got Olive Nines. I'm gonna just go through November and I'm gonna go to the Nike side of the house. Got the black toe 14s. I don't know if y'all gonna be really outside for these. I hear y'all, but if y'all gonna really be outside for these or what? I don't think y'all gonna be outside like that. They obviously got the black. You got the black cements, black toe 14s. Ted said that. What is this? Air Jordan 1 OG. White black game royal. Is that the? When is the rare air joint supposed to drop? Is that that's next year, right? Look at Kyrie. Oh, they got a Spizite. They got a Spizite coming out. They think what year do they think this is? Let's just go to sneaker releases. Yeah, we got the Negos. We got the Pleasure joints that dropped today. The Jack Harlow joints dropped today. Dance a skateboard. Pre-love purple 81s. Yo, like, I don't know what this thing is with the extended releases that go over one season. It's time for the AE2s, man. That's where we at with it. The Samba. Oh, they got another Samba made in Italy. I still wanted that damn the Samba made in Italy, the black pair. Nice. They got the Jai 2s coming out. Book ones, What the Duck, Away and Home. That's on the 10th or the 11th, I guess. I'll try to make them joints come out tomorrow. Oh yeah, we do have a SB Dunk Pro right here coming out. This did drop on one site early. So that's the 10th. Reebok Reversal Monsters. Reversal. Universal Monsters. Jesus. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Like, beyond Travis, y'all might be alright, man. I hear y'all about the Olive 9s. I hear y'all about the 14s. I hear y'all about some of that. I don't think y'all gonna be outside like that. Now this is an interesting one. Who gonna be outside about the Kobe 5s with the glowing dark? Such an interesting shoe. Like, the shoe is ugly. Like, it's an ugly shoe, really. I don't know. Like, y'all want this glow in the dark shoe? King J say, I'm outside for the 14s. Last drop, I got a size too small. Okay. Those are must cop. You say, I see the KD4 Aren't Pearls is releasing October 25th. Yeah, we haven't made it to that yet. He said, I hope those black toe 14s and Olive 9s go on sale. I think you're going to see those go on sale. Antonio, them 9s going to sit, but them black toes ain't making it past 2 days, in my opinion. You think so? If they make a wide release on both of them, I think both of them sit to a certain degree. I refuse to wear a Mexican soccer shoe. Wow, man, Embry, you always get me, man. Can I just be rolling? He said, King, I feel you. I don't see those 14s sitting. Wishful thinking. LOL. I don't know, man. Y'all say that, but I don't think y'all outside like that for them 14s. Pass on the Kobe's. You said, and you basically can wear that shoe one time a year. Other than that, keep it in the closet. You said you forgot the Ma Maniére 95. Oh, we not done yet. We not done with this. We not done with this month yet. We only until I think, shoot, this is what, next week. He said those 95s are all leather shots. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. I never grabbed a pair of Olive 9s. Hopefully the outlet gets them. Yeah, no, we're gonna talk about the 95s. I've seen the reports today. We haven't made it there yet. Yeah, these Kobe's, I don't know, man. They do have this What the Dunk coming out. I don't know how much people are really anticipating these, but there's another interesting release for the later on this month. That's on the 19th. Phone Posit Pro. Yeah, I've been seeing. You know what? I saw a picture of the LeBron 22s. Overall, they don't look good, but there's one pair, in my opinion, one colorway that actually kind of look kind of dope. Let's see if I pull it up later on. You got the Ja 2 Halloween. Tekken 8 later on this month. The Climate Cool, I did get early access to this. Very interesting shoe, man. It's like a 3D, I don't know, is it like a 3D printed shoe or something? They gave me early access on Confirmed. I'm like, I don't know if y'all want to give me early access. I haven't really purchased anything. Let me see something. They probably gave everybody early access. Yeah, no, it's not there anymore. Did y'all get early access on them? You said why the dunks? Pass? Them Kobe's ain't it. Y'all don't want the skeleton toe, skeleton bones on y'all foot. Nike just be dropping ish just for stake and dropping for the sake of dropping ish. And the majority of the sneakers drops they have are ass. You said those are all these mismatched shoes. Man, I'm a man of a certain age. Old hitters are like, yo, we don't need shoes with mismatched colors. Nike, stop dropping mismatched shoes, man. We don't need them. Colorful mismatched shoes, we don't need those. Yo, man, they trying to get their Jay-Z on in the chat. They like trying to get a nice clean shoe with a button up. A Vapor Max. Eastside Golf. I do like this Eastside Golf jump off right here, man. I thought that was pretty clean with the different. You could put the different swooshes on there. Air Force One Low Halloween. We got the Dunk Man. LeBron TR. Oh yeah, Wu-Tang. We still trying to figure out the Wu-Tang drop. I think at this point we just gonna be waiting for November. I don't know. Periodically, maybe you're gonna get something from the IG store, but this seems to be you gotta be a true Wu-Tang fan really to get your hands on it early. Hasbro. Yo, they got a lime green Air Force One. Who said we needed that? Who said we needed that? Aunt Pearl 17s, November. It did Emery, it didn't I don't think it listed Aunt Pearl 4s. But I think those are listed for what, October, it's like October 20 something. Unless I missed it. Yo, they got a GT they got a Nike Zoom GT Cut 3 for Jordan Poole. That's a waste. That's a waste. Jordan Poole, he ain't been the same since Draymond punched him in the face. All right. Let me go back to October. Make sure I ain't miss. Puma MB. Oh, they on the MB4. Yeah, I don't think I missed it. Oh, these Dame 9s. Like, yo, like, look at Adidas and Jordan be doing nasty work on their athletes. Like, what is that? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like the Trace McGrady's from back in the day, but I don't know. This is just an ugly shoe. Oh man, I swear we don't care about basketball shoes like that. I guess they actually care about them being functional. You say I want to try those 3D comical myself. You ain't lying about the colorways. I seen them go. It said Goo Goo Gaga 6s drop next year. They got it on those. He said 25. He said LOL. I just said it. They be making ish just for the heck of it. Yeah. No, they need to stop making ish for the heck of it, man. Saturating stuff. Yeah, so it'd be some interesting stuff coming out, man. Let's look at these. So what about this whole Ma Maniére Air Max 95 gate that's going on right now? Apparently, people don't appreciate the all leather upper. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. So I'm the one that was like, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for these. Y'all see these? This is not. I don't like. If my memory serves me correctly, this is not the shoe I was handed in person. You said the Vin Baker joints. Oh my God, Petty Eddie, like you wild. Petty Eddie, you wild, man. You said we definitely don't need no Greek freak sneakers again. And basically the whole Kevin Durant line. Facts. Oh my God, you said F Ma Maniére. Damn, Petty Eddie. I'm telling y'all, man. Ma Maniére sold as a dream like this. Ma Maniére. $30 shipping for $20. I think everybody get it at this point. Do not just wait for the sneakers drop. Just wait for the sneakers drop at this point. That's what we learned out of all this. Just wait for the sneakers drop. Hold on, let me see if they got another angle on here. I don't know. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, like the model. All right, so what I remembered, it's a lot because they showed us so many different kicks. But what I remembered was not an all leather. It still had suede on it. It was beautiful. But at the same time, I'm like, y'all need to just hold your horses. He said, no one remember. Like, just hold your horses and then just wait till you start to actually see some stuff, like some other stuff out in the light and stuff like that. But all leather upper like that, I can see why y'all disappointed. I do not remember it being all leather, man. He said Alma really does have Pony Express shipping. Y'all stupid. He said they sold us a dream like those Alma, but yeah, white and black airships. That's true. Antonio, I'm still salty about that to this day. Look, early on, they had the white and black airships. They were just black and white. That's it. I saw it on James' feet in person. I'm like, I can't wait for that to drop. They showed one shoe in the advertisement, and then obviously they actually dropped a different version with the age sole on it, which is one of the main reasons why I did not cop that sneaker. Like, if it was just the airship that I saw a year prior, I would have copped it. Well, again, I'm not even really supposed to be talking about this because I wasn't supposed to talk about this outside of that venue, but this right here, I don't believe this is what was handed to me, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I actually had the shoe in my hand, and I remember being like, yo, this is nice. And it was the layering in the material, but don't quote me on it. I saw a lot of shoes that night. He said, take that slow ass shipper to Adidas. He said the Temu Air Max 95s. I mean, I'm here. Oh Man, why y'all like this, man? Why y'all like this? Y'all really don't like this all leather upper. Hold up, what was in the picture? Hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on, let me look up something real quick. Cause did we not see this already in a different style? Oh man, we're gonna have to go to. Let me go back to sneaker news. He said James always wear a sample version. His forehead a clear black tab, remember? That's true. That's true. That's true. Like he that's very true. That's very true. They have a thing of we see an early version of the sneaker and then like get something completely different. Oh, this is not. It's not what I was trying to bring up. You can't really tell in this. Hold up, I think you can. So when you see this shoe right here, right? Yes, it's blurry. Yes, it's dark. But then that's not the same shoe, y'all. Look at that. Oh, that's not. I don't think that's the same shoe, y'all. I believe that's the shoe that I actually saw. If you look at it, like it's definitely a darker picture because it's from far away. But if you look at that, right, just look at the midsole in the first layer of color, right above the midsole. It's like almost black, right? Whereas this, like, I mean, that picture is also blurry though, so it's hard to tell. That's what I'm saying. Like this right here, let me see if it got the air holes. It's so damn blurry. Like I think these are two different shoes. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. You said the final product gonna be leather watch. He said new leak, Jordan 4 RM Pine Green. What site? Tell me what site. He said the gray isn't the same. Yeah, man. Well, I tell you what, shoot, even the I don't know what this color is, the top layer, right below the eye stays. Even that it's not the same. I know that other picture is blurry, but it's not quite the same. I'm telling you, this is a shoe. I believe this is the shoe that I actually had in my hand earlier this year. Oh well, last year, whenever that was. The laces are different too. Damn, I ain't even get to the laces. Oh yeah, completely different laces. That was like when shout out to King Chemist. I think he put the the IG joint in the Discord, and I clicked on it. And I was like, hold up. And I get what people are saying, right? I was reading the comments. But I was like, I don't even think that was the shoe that I held in my hand. I wouldn't have went nuts for all like it. From what I remember, there was different materials on the shoe, and that was what made it kind of like, yo, this is nice. It wasn't all leather, but I don't know. It's been a while, and I was having a good time, man. That was actually the shoe that I didn't really care to really hold like that. I was trying to get the other stuff. Under Talk That Talk, you said the in general Discord. I'm checking it now. He said, "Nah, Hitta." Oh wow, what is this? Ah, I see it. Is that real? I don't know if that's real, y'all. I don't know if that's real. Hold on. You said the gas station runners comparison is not a good look, Hitter. I almost hope this is not real. To be honest with y'all. It's too close. Like, why would they just? I don't know, man. It's getting weird. That's the AliExpress Prime Green Royal RM. Passing. I got the real deal bike airs. I agree, Nino Beats. You got nothing on the original SB4. I actually like, yeah, they need to not. Don't do. Hey, Nike. Jordan brand. Don't release these. Don't. Hey. Don't release these, man. We don't need it. That's not throw baking soda on top of. Shout out to G Fish. That's not to throw baking soda on top of the SB4, man. We don't need it. Like we don't need it. Like that right there. We don't need it. Yo, they can't. This gotta. I mean, if anything, let this just be a what they call it, like a render. Maybe they come out with a pine green and it looks different, but don't do this. But I'm telling y'all, this shoe right here is not this shoe. And where did this picture come from? It said the partnership between Nike and Ma Maniére, one of Whitner Group's flagship stores led by James Whitner, continued to capture the attention of the sneaker community. Despite the swirling controversy around Whitner, Nike's partnership with his brand remains unshaken. This relationship has borne fruit once more, as evident by an unseen Ma Maniére Nike Air Max 95. Prior to this, Whitner was seen in a yet-to-be-released Ma Maniére Air Jordan 4. Okay. I mean, this is not the... Oh, is this... What is... Hold up. Yeah, this is the one that just dropped. Like, I was looking at it, I was like, they don't seem like the same color, but... Okay. This must be just, I don't know, old article. It said first images of the sneaker turned out to be a sample colorway. As the retail pair was revealed at a later date, the retail variant comes as part of the Ma Maniére While You Were Sleeping collection, encompassing multiple collaborations with Nike Incorporated. Unlike the original sample, the retail version comes primarily covered in leather, with the Air Max 95 gradient side panel design remaining. Here we see various cream, brown, and violet hues with extra stitching detail added to the elevated look up to the model. Ma Maniére's A logo is attached to the medial collar with the brand's name placed on the lateral mud guard. Down below, the model is finished with a tonal foam midsole containing invisible air bubbles throughout, paired with a tonal outsole. Okay. Yeah, this is not the shoe that was in that picture, man. It's not the shoe I held in my hand. I would have had y'all. I had y'all hype about. Try not to chew on y'all into the mic, y'all. This is interesting, man. Very interesting. You know what this reminds me of? I'm gonna talk about this. We probably move on a little bit after that. This reminds me of something that used to happen in music a lot. Like one thing, if you ever been in the studio with a producer, right, and make a beat, everybody listening to it like, yo, that's tough. That's a tough beat right there. And then the producer is just like, because he's just not satisfied. Like, I want to go back and tweak this. I want to go back and tweak that. You know, I want to put some more drums here. I want to slow down the beat there. And your beat is essentially, it is the same beat, but now you just overproduced it. Like an overproduced track turned a good song into like I don't think I really want to hear it. But if you you pull away some of the layers, right, you get down to that same thing, that same whatever was hypnotic about that particular track before you try to do too much. That's what I feel like happened here. It was just like, you know, we got to do this. We got to do this. Maybe we want to make it different, like make it all the way different. Let's do a leather upper, since they always do some type of suede and stuff like that. But sometimes you got to just, you know, leave well enough alone, man. We said we fired a producer. Yeah, kill your whole vibe. I'm trying to remember. There's a track. Shout out to some of my older hitters. Y'all remember when? Oh man, there's a song that it's like the top. It's like on top of my brain. I can't think about what it was. But remember when we used to get like leak tracks on mixtapes? Like the track of leak on a mixtape, you already heard it. But then once the album comes out or the finished product comes out, the beat they've overproduced the beat. Like whatever made the song good to begin with, they went back, they tweaked it. It's still the same song, same lyrics, but they went back in the lab and just started doing things to make the beat sound like it's bigger. But it took away from the underlying, like what made that like beat hard. I'm trying to think like a good song that has something like iconic sound in it. Like what's that song? What it is, girl? What's up? What's up? And like that beat underneath the beat is what makes that song hot. Like it's not the. It's like there's a couple of extra jingles on top of the like what actually makes that song tough. And you could have easily you could drown that out and do too much on top of it and just take the song away. Trillville. What is it called? Like Cut, whatever, something like that. It was something. But that song is a good example of that. Like it's a good example of like something that's like it's an underpinning going on there that makes the song tough. And you can easily overproduce that. But if you listen to the song, like you hear that what it is, girl. What's up? He said that's the reason they thought he scammed the money, trying to fool me with a bodega chopped cheese. I don't know, man. We'll see, man. We'll see once we'll see what type of vibes y'all on, if y'all gonna stay true to whatever sentiment y'all got now. When the bed squeak, right? Like the bed squeak is real. It's what makes the song. It was makes the song rememberable to this day. And you can hear that right before the beat drop, right? And then the beat drop, and it's like, oh snap, hey. Let's look through here real quick. What it is, girl. It's overproduced. Like there's a couple of new artists, right? They could flow, and then they just did too much production on the track. This is LeBron. What y'all think about these LeBrons right here? LeBron 22. This pair right here is not actually that bad. I see some of the other pairs I'm not really fond of, but this pair is not that bad. Put a 1 in the chat, man, if you actually can see yourself wearing these. Emery, why you gotta be like that, man? He said when the socks look like that, it's all effed up now. Yeah, the right color. I think this is a clean colorway. I mean, I've seen some other colorways in these, and I'm like, nah, we're not doing it. But I think this one right here may be hit a little bit. When I saw it, I was like, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I missed out on the Jack Hollows today. I was trying to I was actually gonna just at least get in the queue, man. I got in the queue. They said an hour wait. I said, all right, that's done. That is done. Fear Force. Trying to go through here and see what's in here. Oh, damn, that's a Jod 2 right there. Let's see. Yo, these Jod 2s gotta be some of the most generic. I hate that Nike ain't. I mean, Nike, you supposed to get in your bag with Ja. We're gonna see. Oh, speaking of NBA, shout out to my Knicks. I'm going to go see them on Sunday. That's gonna be a glorious time. I'm thinking about wearing some kicks I ain't worn before. Oh, the Don't Pros just dropped. Hold on. If y'all want a pair, you said those brawny joints, not -5. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Dang it. Hold on for a second. Dang it. I ordered something, man, for the next day air, man. It ain't gonna get here in time. I'm gonna have to try to see if I think I'm done. Finito. I'm done. Finito. All right, let's get back to trying to see what tab I was on. Hold on, y'all. I think I was here. Nope. Dang. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I was like, man, I need that ASAP. No good. No good. Damn, what happened to my page I had up? All right, we just go back to Soul Retriever. I think I was on news page 3 or something. Let's see something real quick. Oh, Trey Young about to join Anta too. Having conversations with Anta and might be leaving Adidas. Trey Young got to get out of Atlanta. He got to get out. He has to get out of Atlanta, man. They don't want him there anyway. They don't want him there anyway. But yeah, them Antas on him. Antas looking kind of clean, man. He looking kind of clean. But yeah, I'm going to the Knicks game. They're gonna be here in Charlotte on Sunday, man. Can't wait. Wait to see the new team. Got great seats. Guys, see them up close, man. See what they looking like. Got to see what they looking like. Ah, no, don't do that. Let's go here. Yeah, I was trying to order something though. Damn it, man. Yeah, I think it's gonna be here like Monday. I need it for a Sunday. Yo, they still dropping Mac attacks. Hey, look, Nike. This is another thing. This is another word of advice for next year. Stop it. This right here, don't do this. Like this right here is out of pocket. I feel like they be trying to do like filler drops for iconic sneakers. Make new sneakers that y'all could do filler drops on, and then leave your OGs alone, man. Don't do this right here no more. Stop doing this right here. Stop it. We don't need it. We don't want it. Yeah, this is it. You know what? We was talking about this on the last show, but did we actually really read anything? Let me see something real quick. Amid Ma Maniére celebrating its 10th anniversary via a capsule of sneakers with Nike, Jordan Brand, and Converse, it is rumored that James Whitner and the Whitner Group has inked a multi-year footwear deal with Nike's biggest rival, Adidas, as reported. Okay. He said multiple sources have stated that the Whitner Group in the three stripes will begin work on product in 2025. However, this doesn't necessarily indicate that there will be no more Whitner Group Nike Incorporated releases, as Social Status previously worked with Adidas on the Ultra 4D Mid in 2021. Projects with others in the footwear industry has come from the Whitner Groups and its entities, including an exclusive special makeup New Balance 1906 U-Pack in an ultra limited ASICS collaboration with Social Status. This topic is one of many major shakeups in the footwear space over the last weeks. Earlier in the day, it was also reported that Nike would re-engage its partnership with Tom Sachs, who was hit with controversy last year over allegations of a hostile workplace and toxic behavior. Before this, Nike announced that veteran Elliot Hill will replace John Donahue after his poor performance since he took the company reins in 2021. John been messing up. John started off messing up. It said for Adidas, adding the American-based retail conglomerate would be beneficial in gaining ground in the U.S. after the departure of Yeezy. It says it has had its fair share of financial and cultural problems. James Whitner and the Whitner Group are often regarded as some of the best storytellers in the footwear space, with the previous projects drawing inspiration from social injustice and the black experience in America and more. This news came after Whitner and the Whitner Group were cleared of allegations surrounding the potential involvement in a federal money laundering case. During this time, Nike continued to support the Whitner Group and Whitner as they launched multiple footwear projects and potentially have more in the pipeline in 2025. It's also rumored that another Ma Maniére Air Jordan 5 is in the works for 2025. We don't need it. We don't need it. Okay? Nike, Jordan Brand, the Whitner Group, whomever. Like, we don't need that extra 5, man. We don't. The Whitner Group's PR company reached out to Soul Retriever and claimed that this information was inaccurate. Okay, hold on. The Whitney Group's PR company reached out to Soul Retriever and claimed that this information was inaccurate despite the sources mentioned. Following that outreach, none of the parties involved, Adidas, the Whitney Group, nor James Whitney, have commented on a potential partnership. We'll keep you updated on developments on this news and more in the sneaker and footwear world by downloading the Soul Retriever app. I don't think this really, I mean, to be honest with you, Knicks equals overpriced? What you mean? You mean like the Knicks game? Oh no, I got good tickets, good price. He said Brunson, I gotta hit the Hornets game before Melo gets traded. Yeah. They need to trade him now, actually. You said exactly. That's a bike Air 4. LOL. Leave the OGs alone. Facts. I don't know, man. Said Cat is a stiff. We don't need Cat to do much, man. All we need to do is him to be able to shoot out of pick and rolls, shoot some threes. We need him to defensive rebound. We got some of the best, we know, between him, when Josh is out there snagging rebounds. We don't need much from him, man. We need him to be able to put it on the floor every now and then. That's cool. But that pick and pop game, like, yo, but I can't wait for him just to little handoffs to Brunson, screens, man. Like, that's gonna be amazing, man. And like, this is one thing too, y'all don't talk about with the Knicks. Like, if y'all not like avid fans, like our roster don't even really look like it. Look crazy. I mean, a lot of people, talking us up, but one thing, if you're a Knicks fan, what you have noticed over the years is that Tibbs, he gets the best out of players. Players that play with Tibbs go and get good contracts. Like DiVincenzo, y'all ain't never heard about DiVincenzo until he played for the Knicks. There's a lot of cats that played for the Knicks that was like, you were hearing about them and then they got traded and you're not necessarily hearing about them. The Sixers, I ain't worrying about the Sixers, man. I ain't worrying about old ass Paul George with bad legs. I'm not worried about him. I'm not worried about Embiid that can't keep up, can't stay in shape over an NBA season. I will say Maxey is a monster, and I know Embiid lost some weight. It is, he showed us his true colors. Maxey is a little monster though. I ain't worrying about the old ass 76ers, man. I ain't worrying about them. Even though there's a lot of people that's putting the Sixers over the Knicks right now. That top four is kind of weird. It's kind of funny. It's like the Boston Celtics. You got Philly, New York, and you got Milwaukee. But like two through 4, you can put them in any order, depending on who you talk to. Watch out for McCann. Who is that? Is that a rookie? Is that a rookie? I'm gonna check it. I gotta look that person up. But yeah, man, when it comes to this, man, I don't know, man. I don't think right now Adidas got even if this was true, Adidas got a whole different issue that I don't think that the Whitney Group. Oh, that's the PG from Duke. Okay. They got a whole different issue that honestly, this is not a Whitney Group thing. I'm talking about Adidas. Adidas got to figure out how to release product that creates buzz. Like, obviously, Ye going to Adidas, was a buzz in itself. But you know, I think the Whitney Group, obviously they got a good relationship as far as well, not as far as logistics when it comes to shipping, but people love what they got going on. But I don't think it's enough to just bring that to Adidas and then that's gonna work. It's gonna be small, little nicer, nice little releases. But if you think this is gonna help the brand overall, I don't think so. They gotta figure out. They gotta go deeper. You gotta get in that bag and figure this one out. But shoot, shout out to him. If it is real, if it ends up being real, shout out to him for getting all those deals. But if I was Nike, I don't know how I would feel about that. Like with all these deals floating around, especially with Adidas being the direct competition. But apparently, there's shaking and moving, man. Shaking and moving. What else we got, man? Y'all tell me in the chat, man. Something that y'all want to talk about. It's been a slow week in news. Slow week in sneaker news. We can go other places though. We can definitely go other places. Some other conversations I had, man. This Diddy stuff is getting crazy. Crazy. You said Lasership is way better than I don't know about that, but that Lasership, you might not get your package at all. You remember about late shipping? This they take the whole package, man. Hold on. I'm gonna go to yeah. I'm hold on. Can a woman's only pop up Nordstrom? Yeah, it might be slow on the news radar. What I was gonna do leading up to the show, I was gonna do like a live. I may still do it. I was going to actually do some cleaning up on these bad boys right here. Y'all tell me if I'm crazy. Let me go full screen. Tell me if I'm crazy, man. Like, y'all see these, right? They're not bad. They might be slightly faded. But I was going to clean them up. Hit them with the eraser, with the brush. Get that brush in, and I was going to maybe hit it with a little bit of mink oil. Yeah, I'm not putting any water on them. I was gonna maybe clean the bottom of the outsoles. I think about putting the bottom of the outsoles, like clean the bottom of the outsoles a little bit with water, but that's it. He said test that out on some beaters first. Yeah, I tested the mink oil out on I actually tested them out. Well, these are not beaters, but I tested it out on the the Claws 4s. Hold on, I got both of the shoes out. So these, all right, hold on. And obviously, like me testing this out, I didn't really go crazy, but I tested it on these. Now, one thing I didn't do, I didn't go too ham with the eraser, but you can see. But the the brush. You said you tested it out on the claws. Oh, you're a risk taker. Yeah, I am. Like I ain't gonna hold a king. I mean, not king. Smokey. Like I basically I was really discreet with it. I was like, let me just try this out in a small area first. It didn't really. I mean, honestly, it didn't make a huge. It made a difference. The brushing it down does a lot of the work for you. But I was gonna try it out with the Travises, even though they like clean, to see if I could get it like a little richer blue, you know? I don't know what y'all think about that. I was gonna do it live too. That's what it said. One of my grails right there. Yeah, man. Like I told you, I've been making moves. Oh man, well, this is like a personal grail. I don't know how much people really care about it. This is definitely a shoe that's hard to get your hands on. I tell y'all what, man. Let me show y'all these. This is something that I've been looking at. Super rare shoe. It's older. Hard to find. Let's see what y'all think about these. Y'all give me a number in the chat. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3 on these right here. This is a shoe that I was hunting for. I might still hunt for. We'll see. I don't know if y'all familiar with these or not, but it's another suede sneaker. See, we'll put it up there. What y'all think about the Air Cruise Red Octobers? I'm gonna see what y'all think. 2. Only thing about these, man, when I say it's hard to find a pair, it's hard. Like, I did find one out there that was like, you don't know. You gotta do a 2 also. What is it? It's the all red. And it's an older shoe too, so like, you know, you gotta deal with all that. It comes with just buying an older shoe now, you know, years after it released. Let me see. Oh, that's a custom. I was like, what is that? But what y'all thinking? No. If it's a 2, I ain't fooling with it. Oh, they look chunky. You say if you go for them, you might as well go for the Yeezys. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Listen, the Hittas, do not judge me for this one. And I've said this multiple times, and I really mean it. When it comes to the Red Octobers, I'm willing to get them. I'm willing to buy them bootleg. I'm willing to buy. That's the only shoe. I think that's the only shoe, period, that I'm willing to just find a fake. Find an Asian company that's making the best fake out there and buy it from them. Not because obviously I don't even like want to go with no fakes, but the first, I'm just afraid of buying that shoe and it is falling apart, man. For a shoe that expensive, I'm just afraid of it falling apart. So, like that sole on there, it just crumbles, like. And I hate to just actually buy something like that and then it just to be a showcase item. Like I actually want to wear it, so. Hopefully one day Nike actually go ahead and re-releases them or something. But I'm just afraid of buying them, man, and they fall apart on me. And or buying them and then you just find a fake pair anyway. I'm gonna have to figure this out tomorrow. It's not even overnight shipping. Like what? I'm gonna have to figure that out by the end of the night. What's the 8th? The 8th is not Monday. Yeah, the 8th is Tuesday. They tripping. How you pay for overnight shipping and they still taking multiple business days? My bad, y'all. I'm just trying to put the fit together for Sunday, and FedEx player hating on me. You said Tuesday, need that back. Facts. We getting full AMS. My bad. Let me get out y'all ear with that, man. I'm all right. My bad, y'all. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't even like. I try not to even ASMR around here. Nah, man, I'm gonna stop that now. That's all. I'm good now, y'all. I'll be in here snacking the whole time. I'm trying not to like starve myself, man. Like that's so. I told you on the last show, man. I'm getting into a workout kick. I'm working out like every morning. I'm working out, and I'm trying to like not necessarily starve myself, but I'm trying to eat more often. So I'm not starving myself and then eating stuff like that. So I'm trying to do some different things. So I might snack, and this is pretty much it for me today. Get up and get back to it. So hold on. But y'all tell me in the chat, man, what y'all want to do, man? If we're gonna stick to sneakers, y'all can give me some sneaker topics, but we don't have to stick to sneakers if you don't want to, because it's not really much going on, man. He said, hit a mic on sensitive, pause. Gunna done lost. Gunna got out of jail. Damn. Gonna look like a whole different person right now. This is what I'm trying to be like in about 6 months. Play this real quick. I want y'all to be like, damn, Hitta look different, man. Look at this dude Gunna, man. I don't think we're gonna play the audio. You know, I noticed it like as soon as he got out, like he started looking different. But look at this cat now. Like, look at this cat, man. He said Future don't like rats. Yeah, well, he trying to change his whole look so y'all don't even know who he is. Look at this cat. Oh my god. Damn advertising.
Run that back, turn.
We're gonna go put the music on pause. On mute. Like, look at this. Like, yo, like he don't even look this. Like, dog, he look like. Who take please? I mean, look, my whole thing is like, if you was outside with cats, you was outside, but yeah, he looked completely different, man. Them cats, man, you know that whole thing about taking pleas and all of those stuff, man. Like, to be honest with you, man, as much snitching I done seen from the real ones, I guess, the quote unquote real ones, all of it's stupid at this point. It's Looney Tunes. Unless cats are moving like the mob, like the real mob from back in the day, where they had actual morals to a certain degree, between, you know, there was a morals amongst thieves. These cats are just kids outside doing ratchet. That's what this is. Better, he said, Gunna better not be rapping about sipping lean no more either, leading out people to destruction. You know what, King J? I ain't gonna hold you. So I was listening to Gunna's last album. If you listen to it, he is actually he's not talking about that no more. He got a song in there talking about him working out and living healthy and all of those. Like, he switched. It sounds the same, but if you actually listen to what he's saying, like, he's actually kicking something else different. You know, to be honest with you, man, like, I think when you get into, you know, I've been in that mode like that before, where I've lost a lot of weight, shredded up, and all the other stuff, and you just, I don't know, like, your mind just worked different. You know, that takes a lot of discipline, and, you know, you can't. I just don't think you start talking about the same things when you go into the booth. After that, it takes a hold of your whole lifestyle, man. When you're really active like that, get into it. Shout out to him, man. Like, yes, I don't care about any of these cats keeping it real. You know what's really gangster is taking care of your family. That's gangster. You know what's really gangster? Putting other people on, man. Like, that's gangster. So, like, if you was kicking that game at one point and you switch it up, I'm with it. I'm cool. Snitch on everybody. Snitch on anything, like, cause these cats, man, they just out here talking, man. Most of them are just lost people into the streets. That's most of people hang out in the streets are lost. So get out the streets and stop being lost, man. He said crazy world. He said boys testing his gangster. Anybody making millions of dollars and still peddling like BS to the community, man, I gotta look at you some type of way. Oh my God. Thugger is a true boss. He still got Woody and Gunna making bread for YSL. I don't know, the way that court case looked, like they might get off, man. He might get off on that one, bro. It's like the state is messing up their own case. Tupac family takes action hiring lawyer to investigate Diddy's alleged link to Pac murder. After a resurfaced interview suggests Puff set him up. Yo, they coming. Yo, pause. They coming at Puff all types of ways. Hey, what is this? Hold on, let me see something real quick. It's like everybody is like insinuating. Yo, they coming at. I still think. Oh, Rich Homie Quan unalive and still connected to YSL case, in my opinion. Hoops hype. Stephon Marbury, I'm in position to buy an NBA team. The people that I work with. Okay. Let me see something real quick. Yo, they coming at Puff any type of way, man. You know, at this point, it's not even about it's not even about him proving himself innocent. He fighting so many he gonna be fighting so many allegations. He gonna be in jail regardless. Like trying to go through all that, sifting through all these lawsuits and stuff like that that's coming at him. Like, that's crazy. I can't. What is happening to my art, y'all? Hold on, give me a second. My web browser is acting up. I'm gonna close some of these tabs, so give me a second. I'm gonna pull up the link that King just posted. And shout out to everybody that's pulling up, man. We just chilling tonight. It's the house again, and we gonna be going off script a little bit. We not talking about sneakers all night. He said, "Would he bring his name up in the trial next day?" He did that iffy. Yeah, that was kind of. It was kind of weird the fact that he died during the trial, like during the time period they was talking about shooting up his father's barbershop. And then he passes away. Yo, what is happening? King, you might have to put that link in the Discord, man. I can't get to. All right, let me close some more tabs. It's like my YouTube page is not really loading up. What? Hold on. Yeah, my computer's something's going on with my computer, man. All right, I'm gonna shoot. Kill some stuff in the background. Man, in fact, I'm just gonna kill the browser. Yeah, we'll pull it back up. Yeah, I'm just trying to get back. I'm trying to get into this. Back into the chat. I can't, like, when y'all post links, like, I can see it, but I can't get to it unless I get back to the actual real chat. So just give me a second. All right, yeah, now my web browser is back. Yeah, but you know, again, man, with that game, that stuff, we keep people be out here claiming all that mess, man. All right, it's whatever, man. And I done seen real. I done been. Just keep that to myself. I be saying, you know, sometimes I be sharing a lot with y'all, man. Sometimes I be sharing a lot with y'all, man. Discord, I got y'all. Y'all heard Cam and Paid in Full? He said, "Oh, so Stephon Marbury, I'm in position now to buy an NBA team with the people that I work with." Well, you know, he got them China. He got them China ties now, man. He probably got some business partners over there that can definitely get their foot in the door. You said everyday B. He said not me particularly by myself, but with the group. That's how you do it. You do it with a group. Nobody's a sole owner. It's rare that you see somebody, even people who are really like sole owners, they be like 60, 50, 55, and everybody else is minority owner. That's true. That's most situations, right? You don't have one owner, right? You're gonna have multiple owners or minority owners. Like even MJ, wasn't MJ's stake? I forget MJ's stake in the Hornets was. It wasn't even that high, really, if I'm not mistaken. Or what he bought into it originally. I had to figure out if he ever bought more than what he sold out. All I know is he made a great investment. Because definitely he bought in on was not what he sold for at the end. I think he got like 10 times his investment or something like that in the Charlotte Hornets. Stephon Marbury, one of them cats that a lot of people slept on in his career. He said facts everyday B. He said flipper. Yeah, no, Jordan did that. Yo, living here in Charlotte, I'm telling y'all, man, especially when Jordan was an owner, was like a part owner of the Charlotte Hornets. Like sometimes you can be walking uptown and Jordan just be chilling, man. I've seen Jordan multiple times. And the crazy thing is that when Jordan, it's a interesting phenomenon. Like if you listen to like Gilbert Arenas talked about this. He was like, when Jordan walks into the room, it's just like that air gets sucked out the room. All right. So every time I've seen Jordan, like the weirdest thing happened. Like people pause. It's like, damn, that's Michael Jordan, right? Because he sticks out. He's tall. It's Jordan, right? It's almost like when you see him, it's like you don't really see him. Like you see him, but it's like, is that really Jordan? And you just don't even do anything. Like you just kind of go on about your business. Like you don't. I've seen him walk like down the street in broad daylight, which you would think would be pandemonium with Jordan, and it's not. Nobody bothers him. He just kind of moves around, and it's just like, okay, yeah, I just saw Michael Jordan. Like you don't even feel. He said, "Okay, Steph, your ass be next." Where's that coming? Bro, you got Moses Mammy. What do you mean by that? Yeah, George it's just different. He's casual. But y'all know who's next though, for real. Like LeBron is next. LeBron is the next NBA player. Once he retires, I think it's already in the plans to make him a part owner. It's already in the plans. Let me see something real quick, man. Figure out. It's already in the plans. Oh man, we're doing Bible study on the internet. Oh man, you see, I think it's in the works. That team is going to be in Las Vegas, and he's going to spearhead the ownership movement. I think so. You know, you heard it was Carmelo Anthony has some interest in it. I think a couple players has interest, man. If LeBron don't go down with oh my God, yeah, they got your boy. Man, yo, I don't know what's going on, man. They try to take everybody down with Diddy, man. I'm telling you, it's turning into nasty work. It's turning into nasty work. Yo, so apparently they said that they got somebody on tape with Diddy that's a bigger name than Diddy. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, who the hell has a bigger name? Like, there's definitely more people that's more relevant than Diddy. obviously. But like when you say big, his name is bigger than Diddy, I'm like, damn, it's not too many people that I could think of that just got a name that resonates like that. Maybe they're just saying like just as successful, but it's turning into nasty work, man. We talking about tapes. Yeah, man, look, man, we gotta protect Jay-Z by any means necessary. Put a one in. All right, y'all let me know, man. I hate to like go off the script, man. From sneakers. But if y'all want to we can listen to the attorney. I don't know if y'all seen this video yet. The attorney that quote unquote has 120 civil suits or potential civil suits going at Diddy. 120. Wow, but you know what, man? I'm gonna pull. This is actually kind of related. I'm going full screen for a second. Like, why do we think this? Like, King J, like, I gotta ask y'all the question, man. I got to. He said, "Oh, Jay is going down too. He's just as bad as Diddy." Like, but how do you know this? Like, do you know this for real? He said about the kids, 25 of them. Like, here's the thing, man. Like, it's not looking good for the kid, Diddy. Like, look like Diddy gonna be fighting for his life for a long time. But like when we say that, he said Jaguar. Like, come on, man. I'm gonna put it like this: where there's smoke, there's fire. At this point. Oh, 25 to 100 is kids. Yeah. The kid stuff sound wild, man. Like, I heard one of the stories is like, what? Like, here's the thing, man. I'm gonna say this. Cause I heard another guy, is a guy that works in the industry, was talking about this on another video. Over 3,000 calls, only 120 cases. Well, shoot. I mean, they got a whole the lawyer has a whole hotline. They have a Sean Diddy Combs hotline that you can call at this point, and that is insane. That is insane. He said Jay is a warlock and Bay is a witch. They tied to some demonic activity. You gotta do a lot to get to that level. Just like Diddy had to do a lot to get to where he's at. Why do we do this? I like King J. I ain't even, no disrespect to you, man. But why in general do we do this? I'm not saying that, obviously there's something going on with Diddy. There's something that they got, but it's still innocent to proven guilty. I'm gonna stand on that. But it's something even in our community in particular, man. We just automatically demonize people that's ultra successful. Like, oh well, it's something that gotta be there. To be honest with you, looking at this situation, I think there's a very good video that like I said, I listened to. It was a guy that's he's in the music industry. Well, he's in the music industry, film industry. Very valid guy. We only get so big. Yeah. But you know what though? That's us thinking small, man. I don't know, man. Like I think one thing with us, I mean, when I say us, I'm talking about my particular culture. Like, we have this thing, and we like to tear our own self down. Like, that's the thing too. Like, we do. Like, it's fact. Even though I'm not saying that everything is kosher with that particular situation, but it's almost like we build people up and we love to tear down. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. It's something with us in particular. It's like thing is, people been saying this stuff, but not he said not that the news saying it, people believe it. We could say something about Jay, but once the news say something, then it's believed. I just don't think I mean, King Jay, when you say, I just can't jump out the window with people, man. Like, I'm not gonna put something on somebody with no evidence. We don't know anything about what people are doing. He said Sean be messing with that white lady on the island. I don't know, man. It's the weirdest thing, man. Well, he said we know Jay Fed. He said Freaky Jay. He said I don't think everyone else will go down. They would be pressured to talk, or the name will be released. I think the name's gonna come out regardless. At this point, they already talking about people name. They already talking about videotapes being sold and stuff like that. Then you're gonna get a slew of names, and I think Diddy is gonna talk. It's nothing to. Here's the thing. All right, so I'm gonna paraphrase what this guy said. Unless y'all want me to play it tonight, I don't know if y'all want me to play it. I could find it and see if I could play enough of it to so y'all kind of get the gist of what this guy was saying. But this guy was in the industry. He put it like this. He's like, look, what people don't realize, if you're not in that industry, most of these people, and this is what I was telling y'all, like being around certain people, I kind of seen this up close. You don't have to force people. Like when you're in rooms with these level of people, there's nothing forced on you. Like you don't have to force anybody, especially like with women. Hell nah. Most of the time when them women show up, like they are on a mission them damn selves. That's what I guess what I'm trying to explain. Like it's a different world. Like when you're around it, man, a lot of these people are just showing up willing to give their soul away for just an opportunity. And yes, I think, movie execs, I think music execs, they may throw it out there like, yeah, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z for you. I'm gonna make you a star. And here's the sad part, like, yeah, there was kids involved, but what about the parents, man? When I was looking at that Nickelodeon, documentary, and it was talking about the kids, and even the guy kind of made a good point. He said the kid, they be handing these kids off because they be trying to live off the kid. An interesting point that came up was like, okay, people are talking about Cassie being with Diddy, right? And obviously she's younger than Diddy. Not a bad thing. She was of age. But a lot of times, the guy was bringing up, he was like, yo, look, Cassie was with Ryan Leslie, and they were saying that when she first met him, she was underage. We don't even talk about that part. And the guy was like, yo, look, her parents sent her into her parents was like, yeah, go ahead, take it. Like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people, like, we're not looking at the full context of what that world is what I'm saying. Like, it's one part of it. I think people were definitely not taking advantage. You had executives leveraging their power to get favors from people. I think that it just comes with the territory. It's human nature. But a lot of times these people are willing to go, man. You can't tell, like, and even the guy was like, yo, like, if you say no, it's no. It's not like people are sitting there saying, because you got to think about it too, like, if I got 10 people ready to, I got 10 people, 9 of them are ready to go. I got one person saying like, nah, I got morals. Let them go. Like, dog, I got nine bras over here that's willing to do whatever. That's why I'm like, that's why I say, you know what? I'll wait for the stories to come out. And I think a lot of them are doubling back on just false promises. Like, yeah, I think the record exec was like, yeah, I'll make you a star. And then you probably really didn't have no real talent like that. Or even if you did have talent, they didn't invest with you. They didn't invest in you for what they were talking about. Your ass is back outside. But you went and did those things on purpose. Like, you know what you was doing. Like, nobody had to swindle you. Nobody had to pay you. Like, you had a carrot dangled in front of your face, and you sold your soul. I think a lot of them sold their soul. You said that's R. Kelly's story? Yeah, like, R. Kelly's story. Them girls wasn't, man, look, a lot of people feel some type of way about the R. Kelly thing and my position in it. The way I looked at it is the tape from way back in the day, that was egregious. We don't know what that was, right? Him marrying Aaliyah underage, whatever age she was, that's kind of crazy. Even though I have generations, and I've seen it where my people got married young, like 14, got married. That's a thing. Like, I mean, we gonna sit up here and act like that wasn't happening. But whatever, right? When it comes to court and what happened in court with R. Kelly, I think that was BS, to be honest with y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I think because the prosecution couldn't really prosecute him on the stuff that happened back in the day, they got him on some BS today, which them girls that was his girlfriends that was living with him. They was of age, and I don't think they was like being hog-tied anywhere. I think they was living their life with him, and it is what it is. And them actual those parents sent their children right on in. So you see, I think 50 and 50 thinks he's safe. They finna turn on him too. I think people like Fifth, like, they wouldn't be trying to ring the alarm like they've been if they are not. I think Fifth is cool. Fifth has been calling this out since the late 2000s. Fifth was actually, well, the whole story with Fifth is that Diddy sent him some pictures / videos way back in the day of Cassie that we didn't even get to see, somebody else leaked the videos to 50 for him to post on thisis50.com. He sent them back to Diddy and was like, nah, bro, nah, Playboy, you go ahead take these. But it was some wild stuff apparently, and I think that's why 50 has been on his head top for all these years. He said, that's why he said 1K bottles of baby oil is nothing to. But even, I don't know, man. We got a weird way of, like. So let's put it in parallels. Let's put this in parallels with a Tom Sachs, for example. Right? I'm not saying I'm not saying that he, I'm not accusing Tom Sachs. So it's all alleged. Tom Sachs had that weird article. We read that article online too, right? And it wasn't a peep. Now, obviously, Tom Sachs is not as big as Diddy, but pause. But come on, like, and I think I don't know who it was. Somebody else in the community was like, "Yo, like, the way we just." I don't know. We have fun with our own people. It said more like Epstein Island. Yeah. It's on the level of Epstein, the way what he is being accused of. When it comes to the kids, that's getting crazy. If the kid stuff is weird, then yeah, you definitely Epstein level. I think with a lot of these women, I think a lot of these women were grown. I think a lot, even the guy was talking about, he like, look, man, these women come in drunk. They come on the set lit. They not worrying about drinks when they get there. They coming in there liberated. Again, you gotta think about the lifestyle of, if you got people that's in music, you got people that's in maybe models and stuff like that, and that's their real, like, that's what they doing. That world is different, man. It's not like you and, you know, like me and y'all, like getting up for 9 to 5s and getting up for jobs every day. These people are just outside, and they trying to. This is their one time, like, to get it right. He said they said the youngest was 9, but it seemed crazy. Yeah, I heard the 9-year-old. The 9-year-old story was wild. The 9-year-old story is wild. If it's any truth to it, Diddy is done. Even if the kid, like, now when it comes to minors, it's just completely different, because like, even if the kid was willing to do it, it's a child, man. 9 years old. They got women. They got a pregnant girl that they got the story saying she wasn't even drinking. She said she wasn't even drinking liquor or alcohol. Next thing you know, she was up out of there. So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's too many stories. Let's just put it like that. But what I think a lot of it is people that was willing to go, and they got into some unusual activities, but they didn't get the stardom. They didn't get the stardom that they was promised. That's it. He said the Playboy Mansion, ex P Diddy Mansion, was the difference. They said Hef was freaked out. Yeah, man. Look, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, first of all, that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, I'm talking to everybody. Everybody's listening, right? If you had unlimited resources, right, and you wielded the power to just walk into a room, and everybody in the room know who you are, and willing to just get, like, when you get to that level, like, it's a different mindset. And I think unless you live that life, like, you don't know what that level of power take. Now, I'm not saying you should be taking advantage of it. You know, I tell y'all my goal is always to be a good man amongst men in my life, right? I'm very disciplined, to, in my mind anyway. You know, like, I'm very disciplined. I have a lot of morale. like I'm a moral person. My whole thing is, I tell people around me, it's all about doing the right thing when nobody's looking, right? Don't throw rocks, hide your hands. Be somebody that, you know, what I tell you to your face, it is what it is when you turn your back, type thing. And it's the same thing. And I do more for others than I do for myself most of the time. So that's the type of man I am, right? And I would hope that any level of resources I had, that wouldn't change. But with that being said, in human history, the kings had they had their concubines, they had their queen and a bunch of concubines, whatever, like, and it was accepted. I think when you get to a level of resource, when the world is at your feet, like, you just move, you just do things. Like, it is what it is. Not saying it's right, but it comes with the territory. And honestly, if you somebody that's around that and you going, I'm not feeling bad for you. I felt like what I feel like is that you sold your soul right along with everybody else that's in that environment. It is what it is. You sold your soul. So, but it ain't for somebody that's, I'm living upright, for me to kind of like go in there and say, oh, well, because you didn't sold your soul enough, like this person, now you the right person. Like anybody that was sitting around watching this, anybody that was sitting down and willingly partaked in it and was, facilitating it, y'all all in the same category in my book. If we gonna convict them, like it's like Jaguar Wright, right? Jaguar Wright, she coming out and saying all this weird stuff, but then her last interview, she said she was a sex worker. I'm like, ma'am, like that means you were actually partaking in the acts. You were a part of the facilitation of this. Like you're not innocent. Like you just out here acting like a victim, but you was grown. Like that to me, you in the same bucket, man. Like you don't get to just wash your hands and point at the next because the next person is bigger than you. Like that's what I think. Those are the things that bothers me. Like you said, I don't know about the kids. They tried to do Mike like that too. Don't forget they did. I don't know, man. All I'm like is, man, we don't need Jay. Jay is silent. He is silent. Well, Jay is always silent. Jay is like, Jay said I had to get off the boat to walk on water. He been walking on water and he never turned back. Preseason basketball tonight. Lakers versus Timberwolves, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, about to say if it kicks off tonight. Like I said, I'm going to the game on Sunday. Association leads to annihilation. Assimilation. Association leads to assimilation. Facts. You are the people that you hang around. Again, man, all I'm saying is that industry is crooked. A lot of people in it is crooked. Like, it ain't a whole lot of people that just like, oh my God, like, I just ain't know what the hell was happening, and like I just fell into a ditch, like, and people are partaking, man. I seen enough to know. When a hitter was outside, man, I seen enough. Like man, look. I was just like, this is a picture, like, and y'all probably seen this. I probably showed this before, but this came up in my memories the other day. Like, I was like, I don't think people be understanding, like, a hitter be outside. Like, used to be outside, man. Hold on. I just don't be outside no more. Yeah, it's not going. Oh yeah, it's gonna probably take some time to actually pull up for me to find it. Do this right this. I was like, damn, you know what? Yeah, this popped up and I was like, oh, this is crazy. Yeah, this is one of my young hitter right here. Here we go. Right, like just in this back, like during that time period, I got all kind of stuff. Like, hitter used to be outside, man. Like, and then when I was around, it was going down, man. Like, you didn't have to tell, like, you ain't had to coerce people, man. You didn't. It wasn't a whole bunch of people like, nah, like let me watch my morals. Like, it was just like, man, people getting lit. And again, you talking about, you gotta look at the the people that you're talking about too. These are people that don't have a whole lot of opportunity outside of what they're looking at in front of them. So a lot of them are just willing to go, man. But we're gonna see though, if any of this stuff is true, that he's being like, I know it's a civil. A lot of the claims that's being made about the minors and stuff like that is coming from a civil lawsuit, so they just want money. But what I think is going to happen is that those people are going to be leveraged for the federal suit, which is really about Cassie. So, but if they got all these tapes, right, I'm assuming that some of these people that's coming from the civil suits are going to actually be people on tapes that the feds have. So that's how I think like this is going to work. He said the former bodyguards and disgruntled individuals that lost their best job they ever had now want to do tell. Yeah, like I'll be honest. Like we played the Roger Barnes interview, Gene Deal going hard and stuff like that. But I'm like, if y'all was seeing all this and y'all ain't say nothing, you contributed to this. It's no way. Like when we looked at the Roger Barnes interview, and he was, he was playing it. He was telling the story like he's some third party, right? That's trying to stop things or whatever. But I'm like, even if that's the case, you was only talking about Cassie. What about all the rest of this stuff that we talking about? Because apparently you was the muscle. Like if you was the bodyguard when he was in New York, you were part of the muscle. So like you part of some of these other stories. Like these other stories. Like you're not gonna tell me you just. It's like, man, these people telling half truths, man. You mean to tell me you security and you don't know nothing about none of the rest of the stuff that's popping up? They done had a whole hotline started up. I mean, come on, man. It's cap, man. Look at Craig Mack. Look at Craig Mack. Look how Craig Mack looking. Hold on. Y'all seen this video? And I'll probably end up jumping off early tonight, y'all. I gotta, now that my don't look like my shirt gonna be here in time. I'm gonna have to go find me a fit for the night, the Knicks game. Y'all seen this right here? Hold on. Oh my God! Why all my why everything is slow right now? Just glitching up on me. All right, yeah. I don't have no. Like I think Roger Barnes gonna end up in the lawsuit. Like he's sitting there trying to act like he innocent. Oh, I was there, but and his excuse was, oh well, if I said something, I would never have a job again. That's the caveat. That's the thing that everybody is saying. It's like, well, if I don't do this, then I'm gonna be blackballed. Well, it's time to get blackballed, man. Like, you don't do something illegal because you gonna get blackballed, and then say later on that, oh man, like I didn't do anything illegal because of some type. Man, I don't know, man. Craig, man.
I got with somebody, I'm saying? I'm not going to say their names. I'm just going to say somebody that wanted to do another album with me. So I said, cool. I gave him my price, and the price to me was low. And they were supposed to give me the money. And I go in the studio and I start banging out. So he came to me and was like, yo, I can only cut you a third of the money I'm supposed to give you. I said, you know what, man? I want to do these songs. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do this and that and the third, let's do it. You give me the money as we go. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a third again. I'll take a third again when we finish the actual recording of the album. Nothing happened. No money. So I stopped recording. I said, I'm not going to be an idiot and sit here and do all this stuff for everybody, and I'm not going to see anything from it. Next thing I know, money come, with this bullish mafia mentality with him and his goons and all that stuff like that. You know, talking about, yo, you know, you owe us an album. And I'm like, excuse me, my friends, but I don't owe you shit. You owe me money. You know what I'm saying? So if you...
Yo, Craig Mack, I don't know what did Craig Mack die of? I know he passed away. Like, he said he had ALDS.
Well, the rest of the dough, if we can come up with the rest of the album. No dough, no records. That's it. I don't think you know what you mean when you say it.
You said no one fit shopping like it's 2003. Yeah, I gotta come correct, man. Like, well, shoot, the thing I don't know, man. I'm about to, after I jump off of here, I'm about to see if this date is real, because I paid for overnight, and it ain't flying in overnight.
Man, you know what I'm saying? You know what type of dude I am. You know what kind of muscle I got. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you need to be in the studio. So I said, all right, meet me up there at 7 o'clock.
Basically, it was like, yo, Diddy was like, man, get your behind in that studio before I had to run these goons down on you. And here's the thing, like, even the guy that was kind of referencing the situation, he's like, yo, I know Diddy and stuff like that. I've been around him and stuff like that. And yeah, like he talked crazy. He do have a little bit of muscle around him, so that's probably the reason why he talks crazy. But he's like, yo, if you tell him no and you stand up for yourself, whatever, he's like, he ain't gonna try you. And again, it makes sense because he got too much to lose. That's why I'm like, it's gonna be very interesting to see how these stories are gonna pan out. But I just know we live in this day and age, man, where people soft. New Wave, he said, I just played back. He said, do we know if that's actually the Ma Maniére 95 release this year? Man, look, like so you saw the fact that there's two different models, right? And then I think we read the article saying that is the model that's going to release, like the all leather joint. I don't know when. We was assuming that was going to drop before the end of the year, so I don't know, man. The all leather joint is not what I seen personally, so. And I get why people are upset. I get it. Yeah, I don't know. What we do know is from the article, it sounds like that is the model. Like the all leather joint is the one. I don't know when it's going to release, but that sounds like that's going to be the model. All you gotta do is just go to Soul Retriever, because it mentions the fact that there's a different model. Because even if you look in the picture that has like all six different shoes from this collection on the screen, you could tell there's two different shoes. Like there's a different 95 that's on the floor versus the one that's been shown on foot in that picture. The leaked pictures that we just got, today or yesterday. It's two different shoes, man. And I think they just did too much. Let's see if we can pull it back up again. They did too much. And it makes sense because I think they kind of like to change materials. If you kind of notice, they like to flip the materials on their different sneakers. So I guess because the original is in suede nubuck, like they say, hey, well, let's just go do all of it. Like this shoe is not that shoe is not this shoe. Like you could tell, like it's just it don't even the shades, the colors don't look the same. The laces are not the same. You know, what I mean, it's not the same shoe. He said, Easy did too. It's all the same. It's all a game, same pattern. Oh, you talking about different characters? It's just an image drop. No style code. The New Balance 1906 loafer. He said, I think I've seen it all. People post articles for clicks. I think we still getting the 6 pair. I mean, it's 6 pair. So we know 6 of them is supposed to be a 7th one, right? I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I'm at this point when it comes to Ma Maniére, like, as far as the collection goes, like, I'm not that enthused. So it's like whenever it drops, it drops. Let me go from there. Like, yeah, I skipped out. At this point, I pretty much skipped out on the last 3 releases, and before that, shoot, maybe like 4 out of the last 5 releases. So I ain't gonna hold you. Like I guess I'm burnt out. Like even like the 3s, like I did, like I was really skipping. Didn't even try to get the 4s. I don't know. 95s are cool. So I'm on this wavelength of we figure it out when we figure it out. I ain't gonna speculate too much. Okay, I'm trying to make sure. What else? But New Wave, did you get in line? Do you think Hugh Hefner stayed at his own parties? Of course he did. Man, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's like to me, it's not like trying to protect the people that's doing nasty stuff. I ain't saying that. Like, if you did something and it comes to light, it is what it is. I just think like in our community, like in particular, we have this notion of like when any of us kind of get away, you know, we just I don't know, we like the mockery. We don't understand that when we talk about things within our culture, right, and then it starts to bubble up, and then it gets to the bigger culture. They only reporting on the stories. They have no connection to you. It's like you created the story. Like if we was as a culture, like not to say you gotta have this code of silence, but it's like damn, like the people that don't even know anything, like we are speculating, like we know something. Hugh, y'all talking about Hugh Hef, man. Hugh Hef, man, it is completely obvious. And, you know, you got a Playboy mansion, you know what's going on. 10 girlfriends, like ain't nobody say a word. Nobody said a word. That man got to die of old age. But again, I don't know what the practices were, so I don't know. We're gonna find out. I think I think the crazy thing about this whole Diddy situation is that he should have just went ahead and paid that girl before that lawsuit became public. I know if he could just rewind the hands of time when that lawsuit first came up, the possibility of them, you know, filing that lawsuit, he wish he had just paid that $30 million. His ego got in the way, and the thing is, he's been outside too long. The guy that was on the interview, like he said the same thing. He was like, "Yo, like, did he just been outside doing reckless stuff all day long?" There's a lot of cats, there's a lot of us that did certain things in our 20s that we're not the most proud of. But when you start to go from your 20s to your 30s still doing it, to your 40s still doing it, into your 50s and you still doing the same thing that you did in your 20s, like, it's gonna catch up with you. It's gonna catch up with you. And I think that's what happened to him, man. He was outside too long. He didn't want to sit down. He didn't want to sit down, man. I think we're gonna rock out to 11, man, and then we're gonna wrap up this show, man. I gotta plot for tomorrow morning. Figure out what I'm about to do. Yeah, I was trying to get my fit together, man. I don't like what's going on right now. I'm gonna have to, because I ain't gonna get this shirt in time. I might have to switch the whole outfit, or just I might have to just get rid of it, send it back. You see, I've been plenty of parties where people were doing things the host didn't condone, nor half the other guests. People gonna do them regardless. Yeah, man. All I'm gonna say is, this is what I'm taking from the situation. If you're a parent, especially with little girls, man, teach your girls, to say no, and to know that, look, teach them responsibility too. Like, look, people may try to, swindle you one way or another. They want certain things out of you. Like, you got to understand, like, once you start to go, then that's the decision that you made. Right? You can't renege on that and then say, and double back and say, oh, well, I was coerced, or like I was manipulated and all this other stuff. Like, you can't play that game. And then also too, parents, like, protect your kids, man. Like, stop handing your kids over to people because they got a little bit of money in their pockets. Because that's exactly what happened. Ain't no way you telling me that you got these little. They talking about a story of a 15-year-old jumping on a plane by themselves, flying to New York, going to see Diddy. Like, if I got a teenager, I'm not sending them anywhere. Like, I mean, I do have teenagers, actually. I'm not sending them anywhere to go sit down with a grown man by themselves. Like, you going to send them through the airport by themselves to go sit with a grown man in another state? I gotta look at the parents some type of way. I got to. And then also too, you gotta, build your kids up with some morals. Like, don't sell your soul, man. You could just do things. You see, I guess it's a gig, right? We could just do things and then renege on it and say, oh, somebody tricked me. Like, no, they ain't trick you. Like, you just didn't get what you wanted. Like, that's all that was. Hold on for a second. Yeah, it was a good time when it was a good time and you didn't get what you wanted. You said that's how Cassie got with her suit. Well, she sued as an artist sued as an artist and sued Bad Boy. That's how Cassie got her suit. You see, I'm not camping for no dunks. Yo, that's crazy that they said people was outside. They've been outside since opening today. That's crazy. He said, I've been to plenty of parties. I read that. Yeah, man. Man, but be there for your kids, man. And just understand, man, when you send them into environments with adults, you need to be there, man. I don't care who they are. And then on top of that, man, like, if you're an adult and you going along to get along, yeah, I mean, I can't tell you that everything that comes with it is what you gotta take, because obviously you can still do what you want to do. But that's the right position, man. I think a lot of these people are just going They were going, man. Again, I seen it up close and personal, man. It don't take much, man. Especially, like I said, people in that arena. It don't take much, man. You talking to somebody? I had 2 studios at one point, man. I was down in the dirt with a bunch of artists and producers and stuff like that. And you'd be surprised, like them people, their lifestyle, what they got to deal with. I'd be transparent with y'all, man. One of the studios I had, right? We had an old. How transparent? All right, we're gonna be transparent tonight. Forget it. R.I.P. to one of my guys, man. I had the studio with. He passed away years ago. But we had an old producer from Grand Hustle. We had an old producer from Grand Hustle in the studio. But you know, he was trying to make his way back into the game, and it wasn't really working like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had other responsibilities he was tending to, but you know, this was his dream. Like, you know what I mean? I get, like, when you talk to people like that and you see if they get close to executives that say, yeah, no, I see your talent, big dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you start to go, but then like towards it, we had caught up. I had another producer. I don't even know what he's doing at this point. Just to put it like this, like, he was a producer full time, but he was sleeping in the studio. Like, he had no place to stay. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, we was like, all right, cool. Well, you could sleep, you could stay in the studio. That way you got a place to lay your head, and then we also got security. These are the people that you're talking about that get into the realm of these other people that's already made it. These are the type of folks you're talking about. I'm sleeping in the studio because I don't have a place to stay. So when it gets real like that, it don't take a whole lot of convincing. That's why my God. It don't take a whole lot of convincing. That's all I'm gonna say. You're not talking about people that just come from good backgrounds and they just, they got a talent and they just ended up in front of, you know, such and such, you know, executive producer. No, like, a lot of times these people are coming from bad situations. They got a bad situation and they're in front of a great situation. So a lot of times they like, yo, like, I just want to be a part of this. How can I stay? And I think really what happens is that when you don't get to stay, that's when the resentment kicks in. And then, you know, the resentment's turning to you getting bold because other people kicking the door in. You said we know we going to make it into a music video. No, you said I'm gonna get famous. Yo, man, like, dog, when I tell y'all, man, it was so many, you know, even when I had the studios, man, like, we had artists come through. We had people like, you know, we had like Jada come through, Sheik Lou, she wasn't Styles and come through, but we had like 8-Ball MJG come through. Back in the day, we had this is back when Lance Stevenson, he played for the I think was it the Bobcats or the Hornets, but Lance Stevenson would be down there. Any artist where it was located, like any artist that was in town for tour dates, like we was below the Fillmore that's in town. So a lot of those artists, you know, when they was performing in town, they'd come through. Like, but you got those people mixed in with these other people. Oh my God. Yeah, no, man. I'm telling y'all, man, your boy been out. I used to be outside, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Just be outside, man. Traveling with folks. And when you see that lifestyle, man, like it don't take much, man. It don't take much. People like to be a part of it and clamp to it. That's it. And I think once the party is over and they send you home, then that's when you start feeling like you was used and all the other stuff. Excuse me. What time is it? All right, 11 o'clock. As I said, 11 o'clock. We're gonna jump off. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm really looking forward to making a show on for Monday. I think we gotta do a deep dive. I would pull up. You said glad you made it out, Hitter. You know what, King Chemist, man. You know what got me out of that situation, which is actually weird. All right, so the crazy about it's not weird. Let me back up. Even though I was doing the studio work, I had this elaborate dream. That's one of the things I wanted to do in life, man. I wanted to do music. If not perform music myself, I wanted to build a label, basically. Like that's what I wanted to do back in the day. So I did. Look, throughout my lifetime, I did all the stereotypical things that you think of a black guy. Like I tried to do music. Like I thought I was gonna go to the NBA at one point. I did all the stereotypes. But doing that, the whole time I always did what I did professionally. Like so, like what I do for life, or for work, whatever. I've been doing it the whole time. Like I've been doing what I do for a very long time. Been very consistent. So when I had opportunities, even just doing this YouTube stuff with y'all, man. This is sort of like you kind of look at this the way I looked at doing music when I was doing music. Like I had my real job, but I always want to create. So I got into that. I just tell you, man, that world is crooked, man, and people in it, because they don't have a lot, man. People get thirsty. He said, take that. People get thirsty. People turn into wolves. People start taking from each other, and it just get real nasty, man. Even back then, man, like I've been into some situations where it's some ill situations where my life was on the line. Like, I had people threaten to kill me, like when I was down there in them in that studio situation. But what it was is I always had a backup. I always do what I do, man. So long story short, there's a lot of stuff that happened, but long story short, that building ended up getting bought out. And when it was bought out, I didn't have to do too much to cut ties from the other people that I was partnering with, or people that was sleeping in the studios and stuff like that. Like I ain't had to do much to get up out of there. I'd be like, all right, well, they closing the building. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? So I left that whole world behind when that happened, man. But I had aspirations, man. I had a lot of aspirations, and I had connections. One guy, I told y'all about these stories, man. But for folks that may not have heard them before, like at one point I knew this guy. He was he said, I bet just from say so alone. King, you might want to edit that a little bit, or give me what you said. I had a guy, Sony executive, or a guy that helped break the Weeknd. I mean, this is how far back this stuff goes, man. Like, so the Weeknd had just broke out. he actually helped the weekend break. This is my guy. Like, this is my homeboy, right? I'm hanging out with him, and we seen a lot of stuff. That's why I told you I seen a lot of stuff. But we hanging out, seeing a lot of stuff with him. He owned a club in town, you know, talking about having a good time. Imagine just being able to go to the bar after the bar closed, and you could just drink what you want to drink. Had a great time. Anyway, he was like, no, I'm like, yo, where the music at? Like, he was in pocket. He was just waiting. He was like, man, I'm ready to break all of y'all niggas, man. I got y'all. Like, legit guy. Super legit guy. Super connected. You know what I mean? So, a lot of people super connected. He said stories, LOL. Yeah, from back then, I got stories for days, man. I got stuff that, honestly, I be thinking about. It's weird because, like, I forget some of them. And then when it comes to me, I'm like, damn, like, yeah, that did happen. Like, that's how old I'm getting at this point. But yeah, no, like, people's in pocket. Even, like I said, Dreamville, man. Dreamville, them cats. Shout out to Dreamville. My man, I travel with them. Like, it's let me see. Ari Lennox, like, before she blew, like, before Ari Lennox blew, like, she was in the studio, like, she was such a weird story, man. Like, I mean, she was a young artist, like, just trying to get on. You said aspirations, a niggerdom, a trapping. You said a trapping, rapping athlete. Now, I always loved music, man. That was my first, like, music was my first, like, passion. Like, you see, I knew her first song. Man, this is gonna sound crazy. I remember, yo, look, this is gonna sound crazy for the hitters. This is like midnight crazy, but I remember Ari Lennox when she was on. Y'all remember the website Plenty of Fish? She was on there. And don't ask me why I know, because I never really was on there like that. I ain't never make no moves off of that. Oh my God. Yeah, your boy did all the stereotypical stuff, man. But yeah, though, shout out to my pops. Like, no, my pops had me. He had me in record shops when I was young. That's all I did, man. You know, from being in Baltimore. Yeah, that's a throwback. She was on there, yeah. But I grew up in record shops, man. That's where my love for music and, you know, mixtapes and blend tapes and all of, you know, I just, you know, I was rapping I was trying to figure it out on my own when I was young. Got a little older, started making my own mixtapes. I had my own mixtape series in the city, man. Was going a little bananas with that. Was making money. Then I started, you know, I was rapping myself. I remember when I was younger, man, like before I graduated from my high school, my man was like, yo, like, I used to freestyle all the time. My man was like, yo, like, why don't you get in the studio with DJ Prince Ice? That's my guy. And the only thing that kept me going was the fact that I just wanted to go the school route. I'm like, nah, I'm going to school. Like, my man was like, you ain't gotta go to school. You stay here. Like, I had 2 opportunities to stay home. Like, basically, I was working in shoes at the time. Worked in shoes for a long time, y'all. I worked in shoes. They was like, yo, you gonna have your own store. You're gonna have your own Foot Locker. You have your own Foot Action, whatever. They was like, yo, like within the 2 years, like, you have your own store. You ain't gotta go to college. But it was that, and then it was also the music stuff. The man was like, yeah, I put you in the studio with my DJ, whatever. Like, you gonna be good. And I was like, nah. I said nah to all that. I was like, nah, I'm going to school, bro. And like my music stuff just kind of got put on there. You said you want to hear some of your mixtapes. You know what, Emery? So I got I have an old hard drive, man. I used to keep everything saved. Like I had this old drive that I have all my old music cataloged on. It's a lot of bootleg stuff on there, but I kept all my mixtapes on there. I gotta find it, to be honest with you. I haven't fired it up. I got two Mac Minis. I got two Mac Minis in the closet that both I think are like tore up in one way or another. I had to plug them in and see if I can actually get them to fire up, or take the hard drives out and put them in an enclosure kit and see what I can find. I got like tons of hard drives of music and stuff like that. So I think in Emery, I think you would appreciate my mixtapes. The mixtapes was tough, man. I know what type of music you like. The mixtapes were tough. Man. Oh man. But yeah, no, that's why I did, man. That's what I did. That's why like the music thing kind of came full circle for me. When I had an opportunity to do music, and it wasn't even, I wasn't an artist. I was actually trying to just, put the vision. I was, not to say I was trying to do everything Diddy, but I was trying to be P Diddy. Yeah, I used to say this joke all the time. I said, yeah, I'm trying to be P Diddy of the city, man. I used to like talk about how I was going to do videos and dancing on top of cars and stuff like that. Shiny suit, like I wanted to be that. After a while, after I gave up the rapping myself, like I wanted other people to rap. I just kind of be there to kind of help facilitate. He said we definitely need to hear that on a slow sneaker week. Talking about like today, if you could fire that right up. He said if you could fire that right on up, or you can go on G Fix page. Yeah, you know what? If I could find it, I tell him like, yo, like let's just play the mixtape. We ain't gotta do no mixes or nothing like that. We can just play the mixtape, talk through it, whatever. That would be dope. And it's old music too, so a lot of it is underground music that I don't think Universal Music Group might still come at your head top, but for some of it, but a lot of them are like remixes and all kind of stuff. I see, man. I see if I can find it, man. It's all about trying to dig through these damn hard drives and old computers and stuff like that I got. That's what it's about. Cause that stuff dates. You talking about stuff that date back to, when did I stop making mixtapes? Hey Emery, this is like 20 years ago. I stopped making mixtapes. This might be like 2000. I might have stopped making mixtapes like 2006, 2007, something like that. And that was at the tail end. I was really getting it. It was probably like 2005. This is damn near 20 years ago. I see if I can find this stuff, man. It's like long ass time ago, man. Oh my God. But yeah, the mixtape stuff got crazy, man. Like, oh man, that was cool. That was one of my first little hustles, my first little side hustle. All right, y'all. Let's see, man. See where we at with it. But yeah, that's why I say I don't think I'm above anything, man. I was doing everything that you just stereotypically see us doing, and I took a stab at it. I left the athletic stuff. I left alone. Like, I don't know if I ever told y'all. It is 11. I know. I don't know if I told y'all, but I stopped playing ball because of a heart. Like, I got like a slight heart murmur. That's why I stopped playing bad. That's why I stopped playing ball. So I left my hoop dreams behind once that was detected. Then I wanted to be serious about life, so I didn't really rap on my own, because I was like, I'm going to school. And then once I got an opportunity to actually start doing the studio stuff, like, the studio stuff was it was a pit, man. You know, I say this and I let it go. I'm gonna get off. But when I was doing the studio stuff, one of the things I kind of learned from that situation, if you start something, if you start like a business, or you want to do something, make sure it's something that you can actually spearhead yourself first. Like, you build a good foundation for what it is that you're trying to build, and then you can start bringing people in, right, to facilitate, or like you kind of bring people in to facilitate the building of the foundation with you. But what you don't do is like try to build something and then also have people in the under the umbrella of it while you're building it, like, until you get that foundation set. And then also too is, if it's a vision that you have in your head, just know that most people won't share your vision. So you'll probably be trying to persuade people to get on board with what you're thinking, but more so than actually executing. I ran into that, man. Like, and what I learned is that I couldn't actually, even when things were falling apart, it wasn't like I could put my hands around it and bring it back, because I was dependent on other people. So if you're going to start something, make sure it's something that you can kind of carry out yourself, and then build it out and put people in position to be, to do things. Not redundant things either, like not doing the same thing that you're doing. Or if they kind of fall, if people fall in the umbrella of it, make sure you get your foundation set straight first, because if you trying to figure things out and they depending on you to figure things out, then it's just chaos, man. Yeah, man. And make sure you try to work with people better than you. If you're gonna bring a bunch of men around, just make sure you're secure and bring men that's better than you around, because you will make other men secure. You trying to bring other men that maybe not where you at in life yet around. Like, it's a fact. Put some women like Dame Dash. Sometimes Dame Dash says some things I'm like, it's Dame being Dame. But one thing he used to say all the time, he's like, yo, like, you start a business, have women around you. That is a fact. That is a fact. Put some women around you. The women that keep the business right, and they keep on trying to elevate you as the business elevates. You put a bunch of men around you, it turned into a competition amongst each other a lot of times. All right, let me jump off of here, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Hopefully y'all have a great weekend. Y'all might hear from me a little bit more this weekend. We going to the Knicks game. Shout out to the Knicks. We going to the finals, baby. I'm going to the Knicks game. I'm gonna put a fit together. I'll see if I got time. It's kind of a busy weekend, but I want to attempt to. You can see these are not dirty, but I want to try to see if the mink oil will bring some color back. I don't know. I want to see what it does. I know I'm taking a risk. I'm taking a risk if I do it. And this is what I actually want to wear. I think I'm gonna put these on for the Knicks game. So I got a little something on the toe right there. I could take the eraser too. Yeah, I got a fit in mind for this. And then hopefully next week I got some grails coming in. I got some grails coming in next week that I hope they get here next week. That should be a show on show. The only clue I'm gonna give y'all is that I completed a cipher. I completed a set. I definitely completed a set with one of the grails that's gonna be here next week. So yeah, man. But listen, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Deuces. I maybe catch y'all. I'm if I do a live this weekend, it's gonna be impromptu. It's gonna be raw. Like it's gonna probably be me out and about, going to the Knicks game or something like that. And then I see y'all on Monday on the other channel. We gonna get it's not a union. It's not a union. It's not a union. I know y'all about to start guessing. It's not a union. Y'all not gonna be able to. Y'all not gonna get. Y'all guess a lot of my sets, or like a lot of stuff that I actually end up doing. Y'all do guess them right. Y'all don't think y'all gonna get this one. It's a set I've been waiting to put together for a long time. I put it like that. But all right, y'all. Deuces, man. Y'all have a good night. Have a good weekend. I don't talk to y'all about Monday, but then make sure y'all start going to the other channel, man. And we're gonna have a conversation. I think we're gonna have that Diddy conversation more in depth. I'm gonna play some interviews and stuff like that. But we'll see. Maybe another assassination attempt to happen. I don't know. Maybe we get political. Since it's getting down to the nitty gritty. So y'all be smooth. Hittas stay dangerous. That's for sure, man. For sure. All right, man. Deuces. I'm out.